Oh wait, that's the.
Hi, I'm Austin. This is Dungeons and Dracon Beams.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Oh,
Says it. Dungeons and Dracon Beams, chapter 15. Yes, I'm sure.
How sure?
98.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
98%. There's 2% running around the world somewhere.
I really want to pry open that 2% and see what's going on.
Yeah, let's talk about the 2%.
2%. Good if it's milk, bad if it's life expectancy.
Ooh. Okay.
Not what I expected.
Took it right to the top. Appreciate you.
Oh, hey, Casey.
Casey.
She's in the chat. And I don't care. I'll break rules and say hi to Casey.
I love Casey.
We don't look at the chat during the stream.
Yeah.
Well,
yes, it's Casey.
allegedly.
Sure we
That's
don't.
the rule.
That's the rule.
I
Maybe.
don't, but it's definitely not because I'm being lazy. It's definitely because I'm following the rules.
Yeah. And you're paying attention. And I know.
Yeah.
I get it, Alec.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do?
Huh? When?
Just now?
No, last week.
Went to school. And work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it?
Mostly worked.
Yeah. Fine, I guess. Calculus kind of sucks.
Yeah. I hate calculators.
No, I wish we could use calculators in that class. He won't let us.
Why not?
I think he doesn't know computers exist.
Does he know calculators exist?
Because he was explicitly like, you can't use calculators because they'll just do the work for you. And I'm like, I'm a software programming engineer major. I should be learning how to use the computer.
Yes,
Not-
major software engineer.
Yeah, I wish that was my rank. Yes, major software engineer. But you know the thing is, I'd be outranked by general studies. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or brigadier.
no,
Brigadier geography.
that's just a general.
Birdideer ornithology.
No,
What about
that's
that?
not a real rank.
It is in my heart.
Tell it to the birds.
A little bird told me that some people went to Dragon Con.
What?
What did the bird look like? Can you describe its call?
Yeah.
I just want to talk to him.
I just want to talk to him real quick.
It was like.
Yeah, I just want to talk to him.
It was like, hey, Austin. And I said, what the
So
fuck?
it's a southern screamer.
Yes.
Hi.
A yellow-bellied southern screamer, huh?
That's a fucking rude thing to call somebody.
Yeah, well, it told me that you guys went to Dragon Con. Jenna and Alex.
Oh, just us?
Okay.
Just us?
Well, it told
It's
me
weird
you guys
because
did.
it told me that you did too.
You talked to it too?
I mean, I talked to a bird. I don't know if it was the same bird. Although thinking back, it was screaming and kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So it's
That-
probably the same bird.
Did it have a beak?
No,
Same
it had been in a
bird.
terrible
find
accident,
out that-
Austin.
Same bird.
Austin thinks his brain is a bird. That's the problem.
What I'm trying to say is we went to Dragon Con.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
And you know what happened at Dragon Con, Nate?
No, it stays at Dragon Con. That's
What happens at
the
Dragon
rules, I
Con
think.
That's false.
stays on YouTube. Because you can watch
Oh.
the Horse Girls live show on the DC digital media track on YouTube. It's there now.
For free?
For free. For free.
For free?
Yeah.
What a savings.
Yep. And if you were struggling, guess what? Problem solved. Watch Horse Girls live.
It'll solve every problem that you have,
Mm-hmm. It's true.
except calculus problems. It won't solve.
You don't know that.
Oh, I tried, actually. I
We
was
have
watching it.
Clever Hans on it. It's no
Oh.
big.
Hey, I will
Yes.
never have Clever Hans on any property I am affiliated
Did
with.
that motherfucker stomp a parabola? Ow.
That's
First
rude.
is the X coordinates.
I swear to God, the next time I get mad at somebody, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna stomp a parabola in your ass.
I like those mushrooms. I don't think you guys should stomp them.
Oh God, that's a deep pull. That's
Yeah.
What?
a stretch. That's a stretch. That's a big
What?
stretch.
Sometimes, look, man. Sometimes it ain't my
What?
best day, and I need to stop.
So
clicking
every
this
time
pen.
Austin does that, we should go, ooh, big stretch.
Big stretch, buddy.
I just threw my pen because I was clicking it. So
Fuck that
That
pen. You don't
means-
need it.
Good.
Oh,
Good. I like
yeah, I'll
it.
punch you
Thank
straight in the mouth.
I do have to
Holy
say
shit.
one more thing.
All right.
There's our corner on the 18th, and it's going to be amazing.
Fuck yeah.
Because they're making mazes.
Too bad I threw my pen. Could have wrote that down.
Now
Only
that
you could take it
idea
somewhere.
will be lost to time.
Amazing art. How come Nate always wants to do maze stuff?
I think because you say amazing every time, and I'm always like, ha, it's the same pun. I always make.
No. No.
I think because Nate wants us to draw the mazes so that he can morph into a rat and run into them, and to discover that the issue with the food source is that the fan is on in the room and therefore the smell is not present.
I
Wow.
thought that he just wanted us to get straight up murked by a minotaur.
Oh, see,
Oh, okay.
I stupidly went with an Animorph steep cut, and I see now that what I should have done was do a Minotaur
No, this is
mythology.
you were on theme and I was not. So
What if a
Let's-
minotaur was?
There could be a Minotaur in here.
What if a minotaur was like a fish with a dinosaur body?
okay,
That wouldn't
that's
be a
not
minotaur.
how that works.
You know.
Yeah.
Minotaur.
Was that your celebration dance, or are you signaling for
Yeah.
something to happen?
Do the recap.
Oh, okay.
Recap to me on Minotaur?
Well, what would you do?
If your baby was on the bathroom floor at home crying all alone 'cause he's hungry, and
Oh, City High.
previously on Dungeons and Dracon Beams, Jason was working late, the glow of his computer screen causing him to strain. Sighing deeply and pushing his glasses up while rubbing his eyes, he decided to take a short break. He pulled his headphones off and stood up, stretching his arms above his head. Now that his headset was off, he did hear something odd, creaking and groaning. The scream of a woman. Was that Michelle? Which finally drew him from his office. He approached slowly and heard various doors opening and closing ahead of him, and he felt a shudder below his feet as something in the building itself started to shift. As he stepped into the hallway, some flash of movement to his right caught his attention, and through the glass in the door he could see a light moving across the wall, and then he heard talking. Opening the door to a giant gray monstrosity was the last thing he expected. Surely he exclaimed something, but he had no idea what was coming out of his mouth as he watched, stunned, what unfolded next. He saw a trunk, and that was the moment it clicked. But he could not reconcile the great African plane with the stairwell in his office building, and he watched agape as that trunk pushed someone down and around the corner. Jason barely felt he was in his own body as he laid his hands on the creature and pushed. And the very last thing he expected was for this thing to give way. He watched, barely understanding, as the entire staircase fell away. The body of the security guard arced up in front of him, and he focused on the man's terrified expression as he fell. And then he saw nothing, as the walls collapsed, covering the animal and the man below him. He backed away from the stairs, and the dust and debris swirled up opaquely. The entire building shook and shuddered, the alarms blaring and the fire suppression systems kicking on. The building population began to pour outside. Not as busy as it might be during the day, but as an observatory, not abandoned at night. The chaos was so complete that no one looked up towards the orangutan, carefully descending the crumbling tower with the woman slung over him. At least not until he hit the ground. The large, hairy orange primate began to approach a man walking next to the building. Brian watched this thing lift its hand above his head and the monkey walk towards him. It was amusing, but it belied the strength of the orangutan. It became clear when Brian did get a taste of the orangutan's strength. The last thing he remembered was the tap to his jaw, the snap of his teeth as they clicked together, and then the enveloping blackness. He didn't feel it as the torn pack of cigarettes hit his chest. He was out cold by then. But the sound of Brian's body hitting the ground caught the attention of a man who was out of reach. He saw the walkie-talkie go flying 2 different directions and started to move. He was going to get help. Except he made one critical mistake. He stayed to watch just a beat too long. One moment the orangutan scene unfolding in front of him, and the next was a flash of gray and white and pale yellow. And then there was only phosphenes, followed by horrific pain. Michelle watched as a mostly black Mustang rolled up and her boyfriend Mark got out. Her thoughts were jumbled and she was a bit dizzy, so her heart sank when Mark's daughter, who she had never met before, also got out of the car. This was so not how she wanted to meet her, but there Dylan was. Michelle may not be totally up on what's cool, but it was immediately apparent that Dylan was. And Michelle was trying so hard to be chill and hold it together, but immediately tripped over her words and started with a lame joke about being blood sisters. Bracing for the teenage attitude, she was relieved when Dylan just patted her arm and said something about it being funny. Things got a little more confusing from there as Michelle's head trauma started to cause her thoughts to swim. And when Mark asked what happened, she tried to explain about the monsters and the animals, but she'd been told that was just the concussion that was talking. It seemed so real. Michelle's brief workplace tour to Dylan was interrupted by, she guessed, the HR department. They were giving her a doctor's recommendation. Michelle took the card that was pressed into her palm and turned back, fretting about paying for the ambulance ride. But once again, Mark came to the rescue. He offered to give her a ride to the hospital in her own car. And that sounded so much better than going somewhere she didn't know in an ambulance. She gladly agreed and let him fuss over her as he got her into the passenger seat of her 4Runner. She and Dylan made plans to get their nails done once Michelle was back on her feet, and then they were off to the hospital. And that's where we are now.
Incredible. Mm-hmm. And I know what you're all thinking. And
yeah.
Phosphenes are those images of light or color that you can see while your eye is closed. This can happen when you rub your eyes or when you cough. It can also be a signal that you have a more serious condition, like head trauma.
Yeah.
Or lack of eyes.
Or a lack of eye.
Yeah.
Or eyes.
Chris.
Sudden lack of eyes.
Chris, we know you didn't know that.
It's okay, Chris.
Yeah. We don't
Chris,
know.
I'm disappointed. I thought you knew that.
Does that mean Alex is actually disappointed in me because I didn't know that?
No.
No, Chris.
Is it code? Just Chris.
Just
all right.
Chris.
Well, good. As long as we're taking out all our frustrations on
I just expect a lot
Chris.
from Chris,
Chris,
and he failed me.
Yeah, he acts like he knows everything about.
Yeah,
You're
Chris
supposed to be a
was
doctor,
like,
Chris.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, plus he does have a doctorate in ophthalmology, so like
Yeah.
you should know that.
Chris.
Yeah, you should.
How'd you get that?
How'd you
even
get
know
that?
about phosphorus?
Yeah. Obviously.
Hey, Dylan.
Hey.
So as you stand in this parking lot, stars in the sky above you, your dad and his new girlfriend, heading off. What are you gonna do?
Dylan is gonna go sit in the car with the passenger window down and just sit there and say, if anybody's nearby, you can get in the car now.
No answer.
Okay. She's gonna wait like probably what feels like forever, but is only like 2.5 minutes, and then she's gonna crank the car and drive home.
All right, so you begin to head home. The rest of the humanimals. Now, real quick, Zac and Savannah. Savannah was going to Animorph. Is that right? Or did you wanted to go to Al? And
I'm not retconning anything.
all right. And Zac, when we last left, you were climbing up the mountainside.
Yeah.
Unless you guys have certain things you want to do, you can be in Morph and be back in the sky. But if you want to do other stuff before that.
No, that's solid. I was getting up to a place where I could morph.
And you went Al
Safely.
as well?
It's nighttime, right?
Yep.
Then yeah.
So in the same starry sky, we see spread out 3 great horned owls and a small short-eared owl. What, did I say it wrong?
No, I love it so much. It's my favorite owl. So every time I'm always like, Aw.
I feel like I said it wrong. I said the wrong one.
No. You nailed it. I'm just so delighted.
They're actually very sensitive about their short ears, and they don't like it when you bring it up.
Oh,
But
a right, an eared owl.
a regular eared owl.
No, because there's a long-eared owl as well.
Oh,
Oof.
oof.
Yeah.
Woof was the sound of a dog. Oof. I don't know why I just said that. Anyways, owls in the sky. Where you guys headed?
Ed.
Zach, are you still good to go back to the cabin tonight?
Oh, yeah, definitely cool to do that.
Okay. Aximili, are you going with him?
Yes, I can. Wherever I'm needed.
It's up to you, but I could use you there tomorrow.
Yes, I will go back to the cabin with Zac.
And Kamren, what's your plan?
Pretty much the same as old Maximilian over there. Wherever I need to go.
Right, then you can go back to Pacific Towers if you wouldn't mind helping me with Possum.
All right. Sounds good.
See you guys. Well, I'll see Kamren there, and I'll see everybody else tomorrow. And Savannah's
Yeah.
gonna head off.
Zac, as you Savannah breaks off and you move towards the tower.
Yep.
Eventually, the time comes for Kamren to break off as well, and he'll say, "I guess call if you need anything." Mm-hmm. And there's a little owl wing shrug in the air.
He shrugs in mid-flight. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, dude. I will.
And he breaks off. For the about an hour and a half fly to the cabin, do you want to talk to Max at all, Zac? Or is there anything you want to do?
I think a little bit into the flight, he'll probably just kind of be like, "Hey, I'm sorry again about like, fucking up on the computer stuff, man. I don't know what's going on. I kind of dropped the ball."
May have reacted a little harshly. We still got the job done.
Well, I mean, you got the job done, dude. Like, you fucking nailed it. I was like, I don't know. I'm usually better than that, so, you know, I'm sorry. That's all I'm saying. Like, you shouldn't have had to carry it the whole way.
In all fairness, we would never have been able to do anything if the power switch didn't get turned on. And after the incident, you and Savannah both kept me from making rash decisions. They could have gotten us killed.
That's what friends do, man. Like, that's cool. Um, you kind of, you got in your feelings a little bit, and I think that's an okay thing to have done in the situation. But yeah, like, I'm glad I could be there and help you out, man. Like, what you had to do sucks. That's putting it lightly. Like, that's some pretty terrible shit you had to do. But ultimately, like, it's better that he knows, and like, you'll get to talk to him again. We'll make that happen somehow.
I hope so. But there is only really so much that I can do, even talking to him.
What do you mean?
I can tell him everything and comfort him, but the Yeerks are still out here. Visser Three still lives. I think the best thing to do for him is to fight them.
Yeah. Well, we're all on the same page there, man. Like, we're fighting them.
He'll like go back and forth with you like on that a little bit, but he does start to trail off, like, and like as you keep trying to like talk to him, if you keep trying to talk to him, he avoids like the conversation going too much further. But he'll say, "There is just a lot on my mind right now. I believe that we all need to talk, but I need to rest and collect my thoughts."
No problem, man. Yeah, you can ask for a meeting too. It doesn't have to be us, but we'll all talk, and yeah, we're gonna go get some rest because I also need sleep.
Well, hopefully we can have the talk soon. Maybe tomorrow when we reconvene.
Yeah, for sure. And then I'll just like fly in silence for a little bit, let him have his thoughts. But I'm keeping an eye on him. Like, I don't want to lose sight of him or anything.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah. Oop. That's I think I get advantage on that. Good.
On insight, do you?
It's at least an 11. How about that? Or it's a 12.
You can tell that like there's some comfort in like you notice that he didn't want like to talk about it a lot after having that conversation with them, and he seems like he's flying a little bit easier. Like you get the sense that you have done the right thing by him, and it's comforting just having a friend there flying with him in silence.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna be there.
And you guys eventually get back to the cabin. Give me a perception check as you get closer.
Perception. That. Hold on. Is that the one I get? No, shit, that's on my insights. It's not good. It's a 7. No, it's a 6. It's a 6.
Wait, you rolled it as Zac. You have to add more for the bird.
Oh yeah. Shit. Thank you. Sorry, everyone. I just forgot how to play D&D.
It's hard.
It was hard. There's a lot of stuff to remember.
There's so much math.
And like, it's a plus 3 more. I'll roll it, but it's not this. So it was a 9.
So you, as you're flying, you're just, I don't know if you're in your head, what's going on with Zac. Do you want to tell what's going on with Zac right now?
Zac is like primarily thinking about sleep. He's straight up daydreaming about the uncomfortable cot at the cabin. Like, he's ready to. He just wants to get some sleep. He knows he's got to like check on Katie, make her some food, let Axe carry it down. Like they've got to. He knows they got to take care of a little bit of stuff, but like he's just really looking forward to sleeping.
As you're thinking about this in your head, you hear, Zac, you've went too
what's up, bro?
far. Are you checking the perimeter? And like as you hear that, you notice that you've completely passed up the
cabin.
The cabin, like you didn't even notice that you passed it up. But now that Aximili's brought your attention back to it, you notice.
Yeah, I was just checking everything out. We probably need to circle back though, right? Like, how long do we have left in Morph?
We have,
and he's trying to keep the panic out of his voice, but
we have 17 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay, cool. I'll tell you what. I'll split east and you split west, and then we'll just meet back at the cabin. Just double check everything else, and we'll do that. Just do like a quick sort of, you know what I mean, like circle back.
Yep. Yeah, and he breaks off the other way and does like a loop, and as you gather yourself and through your loop, you you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
All right, then yeah, I'm gonna land and demorph. Did we get back to the cabin?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna land and demorph as soon as I land.
As Aximili does not too long after. Anything you want to do before you head to bed?
I'm gonna make a couple of sandwiches, one for myself, one for Katie. I don't know, we got some chips or something. Like,
Yeah,
take her some chips,
You guys got
glass of milk, whatever.
So you take it down
And
there.
no, and give it to Max. Would you mind taking these down to our guest?
As you were making the sandwiches, he went back into the dining room, and you see that he was like comparing this gray crystal to one of the green ones and kind of like looking back and forth. But yeah, when you come in there, he puts them down and he says, "Yes, I will."
Okay, thanks, man. I'll watch on the video just to make sure, like, if she needs anything, I can hear it.
He gets down there. It's the normal. She knows the deal. Whenever anybody's ready, she does ask, "So am I going to get to talk to Savannah again soon?" We will let you know that probably within the next day. I'm sorry you're stuck down here still, but it is necessary. She doesn't like give him the satisfaction of like, even nod and smiling that she understands. She just looks straight down, looks away from him, and he leaves. But she does start to eat the sandwich and the chips.
Okay. When he gets back upstairs, I'm just gonna like kind of quietly to him be like, "We gotta get her out of here, man."
She does not seem to be enjoying herself at all.
No, I wouldn't imagine so. All right, dude. I'm gonna hit the hay. Like, you're going to sleep, right? You're not gonna stay up.
What about monitoring Katie?
We've got alarms set up, right? Like, if she
Yes.
moves out of a certain location, we'll get alarms. Yeah. We both need to rest, dude. I don't see how we can both stay up, or either one of us can stay up.
He looks back to the monitor and then looks to you, and you see his body just kind of slack at that, and he nods like he's ready to just pass out as well.
Yeah. I'll do like a quick perimeter check inside, make sure the windows and doors are locked, and then I'm going to fucking sleep.
Okay.
But I want to. If there's a couch that the video system's set up in the living room, right? There's a couch in there.
The video system's set up in the dining room. The living
Okay.
room is basically right beside that. So
Okay, but there's a couch.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sleep there so that I'm very close to the video. If Katie calls out, maybe I'll hear her, and then if there's any alarms or anything, I want to be able to pop up.
Okay. And you fall asleep.
Yes, I do.
Savannah, as you break off from the group, where are you headed?
Right to Dylan's house.
Okay. As you fly, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You notice the observatory is still in your vision because you're an owl and you can see forever. But as like one of the neighborhood that there has a road that leads straight to the observatory, you're kind of over that now, and you see the Chi car. You see Eric and Craig's car driving down the road.
She'll absolutely call out to them. Are they in thought speak range? Does she think they're in thought speak range? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, as she's going over there, I think she'll just do a quick, like, we all made it out of there. We've left now. And just see if they respond to that first of all.
You see the car like screech to a halt for a second and then like resume, like it's comically casually resuming, like the car back on its path. It gets to a stop sign and does like a U-turn and starts to head back, but like slowly. Seems like it's waiting for more instruction.
Oh, good. That's what I was hoping for. And then she's just gonna say to them, hang on, I just need to do some real quick time math in my head.
Yep. Cheers to this.
She's gonna, yeah, right. I just gotta figure out. Hang on, I'm just comparing bus schedules to my own personal capabilities. No, she's gonna say something like, "Meet me tomorrow at this gas station. It's the one that's the northernmost point. Blah blah blah." She's gonna give them a time in early afternoon, probably like 3 p.m. I think would be, if it's. I think Alex thinks that's the correct math to get there, get to the cabin, get back, using the public transportation system. So Alex is going to say, that'll work.
Okay.
Savannah would know better.
Whatever time works, Savannah says.
Whatever time
we'll
works, Savannah
out.
says. So she'll give them those instructions, and then she'll warn them, like, be prepared to take Katie with you.
You see him stop at another stop sign and the lights flash.
If you just talk, I can hear you. I'm an owl.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot about that. Sounds... Yes, we'll be there. I'm ready.
Great. Thank you. And then she's going to continue on her way.
Car pulls off, and... Give me one more perception check.
No.
You see in the same neighborhood, down one of the roads, there is an ambulance. There's some cop cars, caution tape, and there looks to be a person on a stretcher being loaded into the ambulance.
In Dylan's neighborhood.
Not in Dylan's neighborhood.
Not in Dylan's neighborhood. But not near the observatory?
Still near the observatory, yes. That neighborhood that you were just in where you saw the chi. Still in that neighborhood.
Okay. And do I recognize the person on the stretcher or anything about them?
You are far away, even though you have great vision. There's some things in the way. You might need to get a little bit closer to see that. But you can make another perception check up here to, like, scan the immediate area around there if you want.
Can I make a perception check to both scan the immediate area and listen to what they're saying, like, on to the patient on the stretcher?
Yes.
Okay.
You have advantage on that, right?
I believe they get advantage. Let me double. Yep, advantage. Yes.
As you fly around, kind of circle a little bit to see what's kind of going on, you hear the police officers calling back, saying there's a male with a gunshot wound to the chest. No suspects on the scene. It's in critical condition. He's being loaded into the ambulance now, and he's going to be taken to Seaside Hospital, which is the closest. And as you circle and move in closer, you see as they remove this oxygen mask from his face to put another one on, it is Ricky from Ricky's Bonsai Bakery.
Interesting. I don't think she's going to do anything with that tonight, but I know he's going to Seaside Hospital, you said?
Yeah. And you know that's the one closest to Pacific Towers, not the one you destroyed.
Thank you for clarifying. Okay. I mean, yeah, at this point, that's kind of a very obscure coincidence.
Mm.
I don't like what you're doing here.
Damn.
Okay, cool. Anything else she can glean from the situation with any of that perception or...
You can make another one to like, or an investigation check to go into further, but you got to kind of tell me what you're looking for, and I'll tell you what you get from that.
Okay. I think... I think basically what she's going to try and do is to just try to make sense of who she thinks it would be that would be shooting at him. Like, she's guessing it's probably going to have something to do with the whole Charles thing. There's probably something going on there. But I think she's really going to try to make the leap of, like, what does she think it's going to be? And does he have anything that would put them at risk? Because I know that they've taken stuff from him and there's stuff missing from his safe and all of that, but there's nothing that would go the opposite way. Or she's trying to figure out to make sure there's nothing that goes the opposite way that would... Did they take something from him that would lead back to us?
Give me an insight check.
I will. I will do this thing. And I'll do it with advantage. Because I have that. I can do that. 14.
14. So immediately nothing comes to mind as far as how can he get back to you, other than if they went through Grant somehow. That's the only way that it could be like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they could get
Yeah,
back.
and Savannah would just straight up take care of that. No problem if Grant's showing back up.
And as far as what this had to do with, it makes sense. I don't think you can put every single piece together.
Right,
but
no.
Grant had problems with the Bright Devils. He's gone. He's just went up and missing as soon as Ricky got back. And Ricky, you already know, had said, don't mess with Grant or I'm going to come find you. It's not... That would be a reasonable, thought process as far as what happened here.
Okay, cool. What a good insight check. You had a reasonable thought process. Good job.
Yeah, but
Okay,
in D&D,
cool.
you get it confirmed. Like,
Yeah, which
you
is
just
nice,
have-
right? Normally you just have to think things and then you doubt yourself. No, not here. Here they confirm it if you roll high enough. Yeah, okay. She's gonna kind of assume that that's the thing. She's gonna note Seaside Hospital. He's on the stretcher in critical condition, and she's gonna continue on her way.
No further incidents. But you do get to Dylan's house, and looks like things were left in kind of a hurry. I don't know, there's like maybe the TV's still on, but it doesn't, like, as you kind of look around, it doesn't look like anybody's home.
Okay, yeah, Savannah didn't think anybody would be home. I think she's just gonna do kind of a loop, just confirming not so much that nobody is home there, but that, like, the neighbors aren't out, nobody's watching. She kind of is just clearing herself to see if she can morph whatever, and then also observing for, like, any sort of, like, open windows or anything.
I think they closed all the windows before they left because they didn't want any wild birds getting in. But yeah, other than that, you find a good place to demorph, and we're away from people if you want.
I think what she was gonna aim for is because she would know kind of where Dylan's window is, right?
Yeah.
I think she would, if it seems accessible, try to aim for that, like on the roof, to see if maybe she could get down and see if the window's open.
Like demorph on the roof and then like lean over to try to open the window or something.
If possible.
Yeah,
with
I
the
think
construction of the house.
Well, you can definitely try it. I think. Yeah, with the construction of the house, it
Okay.
seems like.
Listen, Austin, you can try anything. I
Yeah.
need you to tell me, would Savannah try it? Does it logically make sense?
It depends on how desperate you are, but yes, it can be done. I think.
Okay. She will attempt that.
Okay. You get on top of the roof. You demorph. Kind of look around. Nobody's around. And you can kind of reach over and we'll see what happens. Give me an athletic or acrobatics.
Oh. I don't think I've ever rolled acrobatics before, so maybe I'll try it and see what happens. And I might not like it. I don't really like it.
Dylan, do you lock your window?
Yeah, fucking yeah, I do. Of course I do.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Savannah, you lean over the side of this roof and it's hard. It's like you're leaning down and barely like wrapped around like this little exhaust pipe is that an exhaust pipe or just a chimney is what they call it maybe? I don't know. But you got your legs kind of wrapped, like your foot wrapped around it to keep you steady as you're hanging off. And you get to the bottom of the windowsill and start to pull. Oh, shit, it's locked. So you're hanging here, and what do you try next?
She is going to go back on the roof and start morphing.
Okay, well, as you go to pull yourself back up, makes me a dexterity save.
No.
Nope. Okay, well, what do you do then?
Fine, I'll make your stupid save and eat it.
Yep, you go to like lift yourself back up and your foot slips and you fall off the roof.
Cool.
And you're gonna take some damage.
Sure. Love that for me.
5 bludgeoning as you just end over end just smack. Smack to the ground from the second story.
Awesome. Savannah's just gonna lay there and just listen for a bit. Like, anybody see that? Anybody?
Give me a
Am I
perception
good?
check.
Great. Oh boy. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. It's a perception is wisdom. I just need to.
You got a lot of wisdom stuff. I get it.
Got a lot of wisdom stuff. I just want to check
wise.
it. Not really. She just fell off a fucking roof, my guy.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're not wise. It means you're not intelligent.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. It does mean you're not wise because why would you do that? Wise would you do that?
Yeah, wise would you do that, bro? No, I don't think she gets anything for that, so.
You don't see anybody notice you.
Am I in shrubbery?
I think you fell out far enough that you missed the shrubbery next to the house, but...
Oh, okay. It super wasn't like I'm gonna take less damage. It's just it's there. Okay, great. Yeah, Savannah's gonna like slowly get up, testing out all of her limbs as she does so, and just try to get under cover and start morphing.
Yeah, your elbow hurts pretty bad, but
Great.
yeah, there's some shrubs.
Cool. Yeah, she's gonna go back there and start morphing.
As you get back there and you begin to morph, you kind of are looking around, and you notice a couple of feathers below this window on the first floor that you're at.
What kind?
Osprey.
Cool.
Dylan, you heading home?
Yeah, she's gonna drive straight home.
So the traffic issues are pretty much taken care of. Every 6 light or something, you'll find one that's still kind of just blinking and somebody's working on it or something. But yeah, you get back home with delay, but minimal delay. Yeah, and Savannah,
Sweet.
if you have stayed there, you see the car approaching.
Dylan's gonna sit there in the front seat for a minute after she turns off the car and pull out her phone, and see if she has any messages from her dad first.
You do see we're at the hospital. We're just waiting to be seen now.
All right, she's gonna send back. That's great. I just got home. The lights are still kind of iffy. And then she's going to send that. And then she's going to say, you should probably stay with Michelle tonight just because of her head.
You see like the dots on like that say he's writing. They like start, then they stop. They start, then they stop. They start, and then they stop. Give me an insight check.
An insight? What could he possibly be? Okay. What am I inciting?
With a 15, he finally sends back, yeah, great idea, Dylan. I'll go stay with her. You get kind of the feeling that he might have not ever stayed over her house yet, and he was just nervous, like when you asked him that.
Oh, Dad, he's so cute. She's gonna send back, don't be weird.
Yeah, just
And be a gentleman. And hit send.
Regular weird.
Regular weird is fine.
Yeah, not weird. Gotcha. Hey, are you okay? How's your arm?
It's fine. Doesn't hurt at all.
Make sure you change the bandage and wash it.
Yeah, no poop. Thanks.
Yeah, that was great. No poop. That's Santa doctor. Hey, love you. Good night.
Love you too. Give Michelle a hug and tell her everything is going to be okay.
He sends the emoji with like the closed eyes and smile.
And then she sits there for another minute she just puts her phone in her pocket, sits there for another minute with her hands on the steering wheel like, okay, I got this. I can do this. And then she gets out of the car and goes in.
Savannah, you do anything as she enters the house?
Yeah, I think if Savannah saw the car pull up, then how far into Morph would you say Savannah was?
This is a little while later. You would have already been in Morph. I'm sorry.
Already been in Morph?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, then I think by the time that Dylan kind of gets out of the car and is heading in, Savannah's just going to be sitting as Awesome Possum on the porch. Just waiting.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Dylan's just gonna like not make eye contact and walk to the door and put her key in the door, and open it up and then like hold out her arm like, after you.
Thanks. And Savannah will walk through and she's going to be like, so, is there anything else that you want to tell me about?
Nope.
All right. This whole time, Savannah is going to be like using her sense of smell to try and ascertain if like Dylan has taken any other drugs, done anything like that, has anything weird on her.
All right, give me a perception check.
All right. I guess I could have opened that sheet, but I didn't. I did not. I was ill prepared.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that though.
Boom. So you do smell like a little bit of blood coming from her arm. Now, I'm not. This is totally up to Jenna, but I don't think Dylan probably took anything for the pain while she was there.
No, that costs money.
Yeah. So I don't think you smell any. I don't think you smell anything.
She will ask. And honey buns, probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think Savannah will ask, what happened to your arm?
Probably really stupid, fast thinking. My dad was gonna leave and go to the observatory, so I cut myself with Kamren's talon and made him take me to the hospital.
Okay. And then Savannah will just kind of keep sniffing around, and I think she'll go, if I were to go up to your room and sniff around, would I find anything?
I'm not gonna say no because I did hide a lot of stuff in a state that I wouldn't remember where I hid it. So I'm not gonna say no, but I am gonna say that I have. It's old. It's old if you find it.
All right, Savannah's probably going to take that bet. So, because she could probably, I'm guessing that would be something that she would be able to like kind of suss out how recently like it was handled. I'm guessing with that. But she's taking that. She doesn't know that that's true. She's taking that bet that she will probably know.
Yeah, if you want to give me an investigation check for this.
Well, I think first she's just going to say to Dylan, like, can we do that?
Yeah.
Then she'll head up with Dylan.
And Dylan's gonna walk up and open the door for her and like open the closet door and pull out like some of the drawers and be like, please.
Oh, that's not what I meant to hit. I meant to hit that one.
Oh man.
I have advantage.
Yeah.
I have advantage.
With the 17, you sniff around and you get the faint, like something that it had been there before. It is not there now, especially like in one part of the closet here. It's not there now. Yeah, and this room, pretty clean. Dylan's room.
Dylan's gonna take out the pencil case and like unzip it and be like, this is where I used to usually keep it.
You get a stronger smell from that.
But nothing in there now. All right. Is there anything at all else you want to tell me at this point?
I mean, what do you want to know? I told you that it was a last resort just in case I needed it. I understand not trusting me, but I mean, we're kind of in the same boat. I don't know you guys really either. So I was trying to make sure that I had a plan for my dad just in case.
I think at that point Savannah's going to start demorphing, but she's going to, as she's demorphing, she's asking Dylan, like, and now do you trust us a little more?
Do you trust me anymore?
I do. After this, you allowed me to come in here and check and make sure. That has earned some goodwill in my mind.
And you guys saved my dad.
Yeah, we were always going to.
Sorry, a phone alarm went off in my house. I know that you were always going to try, but I had to make sure. I knew that if I told him that I needed help and I showed him that, there's no way he would leave. And that is a shitty thing to know that I can do that.
Yeah, I think Savannah's doesn't quite know what to do, so she'll take a few beats at that and just be like, yeah. And it's just also not something we can take on, I think, at this time. I don't think you should do that.
Dylan's gonna flop down on the bed and she's gonna be like, Can I tell you something weird?
Or
Literally every day of my life for the past like year and a half, there has been this thing that is like inside of my skin that I just like, it's just clawing at me inside of my skin, telling me to do that, to have it, to just be high, to just do it, right? And for the past almost a week now, that thing is not inside my skin anymore. And I don't understand what's going on.
for a week now?
Well, I mean, a few days.
So since the first time that you morphed?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I know it can cure injuries when you morph. I didn't know that was... I didn't know that could be a side effect, but it seems plausible.
Huh. I mean, like, I remember what it's like, you know? And I don't know. I feel like emotionally I want that feeling, but I don't physically want it, you know?
I don't know, but I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think Savannah's just kind of standing awkwardly while Dylan's like flopped down on the bed. She's just kind of standing there now, and she's doesn't really know kind of how to react, and so she'll just kind of again be quiet for a beat and then be like, "Are you okay? Is that okay?"
I think so. I think I'm okay. Is everybody like really, really mad? Is Kamren okay? Please don't be mad at Kamren. Because I did sort of make him leave and promised him honey buns.
It's good to know that the entirety of Earth can be bought out for some honey buns from Kamren.
They're really good honey buns. Do you want one?
No, thank you.
Okay. You don't know what you're missing.
That's okay. I'll talk to Kamren, and I will have our own conversation about what happened. But I understand why you wanted him to tell us the information that he came to tell us.
So Michelle said that there was like a monster and an orangutan.
Yes, I would be the monster in that scenario.
Literally never.
I was mostly elephant at the point where she saw me.
That's so cool. So like, were you gray? What was happening? Tell me.
I assume I was mostly gray at that point and large. I think I mostly look like an elephant with weird half face features.
Whew. That's cool.
Yeah. It's fine. We took down the stairwell, so I don't think your dad will be needing to go to work anytime soon.
Hell yeah. Did you? Okay. All right. Cool. So you broke the place. What about the computer stuff?
Yes, they said the computer mission was a success, and we also were able to, well, Aximili was able to reach the Andalites, so we'll be getting more information on that tomorrow.
Dylan's gonna pop up and like start rifling through her drawers and grab some pajamas out, and she's gonna like toss them over at Savannah. Are you Are you staying?
Oh, I was gonna head home.
Oh, and she's just gonna like awkwardly walk over and just grab them. Oh, sorry. I just assumed.
I could stay, I guess. You have your phone, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. We could probably text Kamren and let him know. He's at Pacific Towers currently.
She's gonna take out her phone and like where she still has her hand underneath the pile of clothes that she threw at Savannah, she's just gonna plop it down on top and be like, okay, well, there you go. Do you want food, snacks, drinks, meal?
No, thank you.
Okay.
No, maybe just water.
Okay. Do you eat food?
Yeah. I don't know. It seems weird. It just seems weird.
To eat food?
At other people's houses.
Okay. Do you have like a special diet?
Vegetarian?
Yeah, okay, me too. So like, do you want some food?
I guess.
Why is it like pulling teeth to get you to eat food? We're gonna have to work on that. And Dylan's gonna like pop out and head down into the kitchen.
I think Savannah will she'll like look at the pajamas and like is it like a t-shirt and like long pants? Or
Yeah.
like shorts tank top sort of deal.
It's like the plaid pajama bottoms, pants, and then just a big old baggy t-shirt.
Nice. Yeah. Savannah will just quick change, crumple up her like I think she'll keep the morphing bottoms on, take off like the sports bra part, crumple that up and like stuff it aside, and then she'll follow Dylan.
Dylan is like very pointedly pouring out of the Brita pitcher into a cup and like gonna hold it out. Here you go. Here's your water.
Thank you. And she'll like take it, but she doesn't quite like understand the full like what is Dylan doing to her right now. So she'll just be like, thank you.
And Dylan's gonna like open the freezer and find some chick apostrophe in nuggies and turn on the oven. Is that okay? Do you eat nuggies?
I never have, but sure.
Oh, you've never had nuggies.
No.
I'm about to change your life. Okay, hold on, wait. Do you just do like healthy stuff? Like no gluten, just like vegetables?
I mean, primarily, yeah, like vegetables and salads and things.
Okay, and she's gonna like open the fridge and like go in the vegetable drawer and pull out some veggies and some lettuce and be like,
it's fine. No,
both in case you like the nuggies.
No,
It's
don't,
both.
don't.
Yep. No, we're having both. I want salad. I want a salad with my nuggies.
You don't have to do anything extra. We can just do the nuggies.
Dylan just sort of like smiles a goofy smile when she says nuggies, and she's just like, okay, I'm gonna make a salad. And she starts to chop up some vegetables and some romaine and stuff and put it in a big bowl.
Can I help you? Can I help?
Yeah, sure. Knives are there. Cutting board is there.
All right, Savannah will just start grabbing stuff. It will become very clear to Dylan that when Savannah was like, salads, it meant Savannah can open the bag of salad and dump it out. It will become very apparent that her skill set in the kitchen, not so hot.
What veggie does she grab first?
Great question. What's there?
So there are bell peppers and radishes. There's some celery, but like Dylan wasn't gonna put celery in the salad. It's just she just grabbed stuff out of the veggie drawer. You're muted.
Definitely going for celery then, just chopping up celery.
Yeah. Dylan's like, oh, I mean, yeah, you can put that in your salad. That's fine.
I just grabbed what was on the counter.
Yeah, sweet. And how is she like? What? How big are the pieces?
Chopped first of all, like ants on a log style, and then the pause of, but that is inappropriate for salads, and then cut in half from there, and then just continuing to take them down to a point where she thinks might be a salad type size
In
for
half
celery.
Or in twain.
In twain, and then from in twain, further dissections, and then just the dawning realization that she's never once seen celery in a salad, but the committal, because it's gone on far enough, and so she's just gonna, I think you'll just watch as that slowly kind of occurs in levels.
Dylan's gonna just sit back and watch for a second, and then she's gonna grab a bell pepper and grab a knife and walk over to Savannah, and she's gonna be like, okay, I need you to understand, this is not a criticism. I don't want you to feel how you're gonna feel. And she's gonna hold up the knife like she's holding the blade at the handle. She's gonna be like, so do this, and then sort of put your hand on the handle, right? Okay. And then let the knife do the work.
Dylan, I do not believe that celery does go in salads, but
We're gonna eat it. It's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna love it. I love celery. It's a lot of celery, but we are gonna eat it.
okay. All right. And then she'll try to like mimic what Dylan was doing with the knife and go from there.
I mean, you can make a roll if you want, or you can just play this out story-wise. It's up to you.
Make her roll an attack on the celery.
The celery is done being attacked. I feel like the celery's gone.
Yeah, this is about precision.
This is for a bell pepper now. The stakes immensely raised.
A bell pepper steak, Alex. Make up your mind.
Oh, you're a vegetarian. You're not eating steaks.
Yeah, bell pepper steak.
What kind of
boy.
salad is
Excuse
this?
me, cabbage steaks, broccoli steaks.
Oh, the steaks are
Lies.
Yeah.
What those
Yeah,
are.
boys. Idiot boys.
We're
Now
idiots.
look where you are.
Look, we
Fucking
didn't-
rude.
You just because a vegetable takes the pronouns of a steak, of a beef.
Pronouns are
My pronouns are steak beef.
beef steak.
Beef steak.
All right, what do you want me to roll for this fucking bell pepper, brah?
Sleight of hand.
Sure. Sleight of hand.
How good are you?
Absolutely. You better know not great.
I know, a disadvantage.
A 2.
Oh,
A
shit.
2 for that, Austin.
I'll let you tell me how this goes wrong.
Okay, I immediately know exactly how this goes wrong because Savannah knows she's immensely going on about, like, we know how bell peppers are grown, we know about the seeds, we know about xenotyping, we know how these things breed, we know all of this information. She is doing great at all of that information, but then she does just straight up, like, cut in way too hard through all the seeds everywhere, mess everywhere, one side off, and then she's just like, fuck, I fucked that up. I flew too close to the sun, went too close to the middle of this bell pepper. She's just having that whole panic attack in her mind. Yeah.
Dylan just calmly reaches up and pulls a bell pepper seed off of her face. You're doing great.
I am not.
She's gonna grab a Tupperware and like put some of the celery over into the Tupperware, pick the bell pepper seeds out of it, put a little bit of that in there, and then stick that in the fridge. And she's gonna be like, "Okay, how can I help?"
It's okay. I'll figure this out. I can see the internal structure now. I will continue this attempt.
Perfect. And she's like, she has put the nuggies in the oven. And she's just like fascinated watching this happen. She's like, do you want me to cut the radishes?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to blow your mind. You are never allowed to touch this thing. And she's going to pull out the mandolin. The other mandolin. Yeah. Yeah, so she puts her stringed instrument away and she's like, "Oh, it's the wrong one." Keep it in the kitchen for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably dad jokes.
Set the mood.
Yeah, exactly. And she takes the radishes and she cuts the ends off and she's like, "Okay, never touch this. Never. This is not for you. I respect you as a human being. Don't do it." And she puts the little guard on and she starts slicing super fast.
I think Savannah viscerally is like backing up, just like, no.
And Dylan's gonna open the container and take out little paper thin slices and just go, "See?"
Yep. Those look good. I just keep thinking of your fingertips going into the blade.
Yeah, Dylan holds up her hand and she's like, "Oh, weird." She's like, "Yeah, I would have. It's not there." But yes, correct. That is exactly what happens.
It's just, it is very close.
Yeah. She's like, "That's why you always," and holds up the little guard, "use this. Always. I don't care how confident you are, you always use this."
I see that. And that is calming and great. And I feel much better about you using this instrument now.
And Dylan's just going to start dumping the chopped up pieces of stuff into a bowl for salad. Do you like it all mixed together, or are you a like stuff on top person?
It's all good. However you want.
Onion?
Sure.
And she's going to take out some pre-sliced onions because she puts onions in everything.
Small sigh of relief from Savannah.
She's gonna put the salad and some dressings and stuff on the table, in the middle of the table, and just stand back with a glass of juice and be like, "Yeah,
Great. All of
Yeah.
the bell pepper slices are very not square, very fucked up.
And she's just sitting there staring at Savannah, waiting for the oven to ding.
Savannah will just sit quietly, just waiting, unsure about the nuggies.
So did you do anything fun though? Like I know the whole mission and all, but like was anything fun?
Oh, fun. Fun in the mission. Did we have fun in the mission?
Yeah.
Not that I
'Cause,
can
like,
remember.
Cause like everything is stress, right? But then I did get honey buns today, so that was fun.
No. And in fact, even the parts that are normally fun, like the morphing, have been difficult.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. But at least now we have salad.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to start on the salad and I'll bring the nuggies over when they're done?
No, I can wait. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. So, I met my dad's girlfriend.
Oh.
I think that Zac saved her. She said orangutan. I don't know.
He did say he was doing something stupid and heroic.
Nice. Yeah, I think they were. Oh! And she reaches in her pocket and pulls out the card, and she's like, "Duh! They gave her this," and hands it over to Savannah. They wanted her to see a specialist.
Savannah's gonna like observe the card like very like thoroughly and turn it over and everything.
It is a card to, just a private, like, neurologist that'll check out your head. And it's in, like, this privately owned office building near Ding and Dent's Auto Repair. In that same kind of shopping center. And you guys hear ding as the oven goes off.
And Dylan's gonna go and grab an oven mitt and pull it out and plate the nuggies on 2 plates.
I think Savannah's gonna be looking at the card and then thinking like, gonna grab the phone and be like, should we look up reviews for this place?
Yeah, that's a good idea. It was like really weird and sketch.
Who gave this card? Who gave her this card?
Some people at the observatory. They like pulled her away from where we were by the ambulance to talk to her. But I made Dad take her to the hospital.
That was probably a good call. And Savannah will start like Googling the doctor or name of the place or whatever's on the card.
Let me look up some names real quick. 1 second.
Jeremy. Paul.
That's too close to Jerry.
Greg.
Jerry just died.
Well, okay. Be upsetting if you want. Gordon Snarger.
Gorgon Schnarder is his name.
Nick.
Gorgon Schneider.
Gorgon Schnarder.
Schnarder. SCHNARDER.
Add another A in there at some point at random, and then yes.
Schnarder. SCHANARDER.
There you go.
Okay. Gorgon Schnarder. Dr. Gorgon Schnarder.
Yep. It's a family name.
Yeah, well, I hope. What is it? What do you think it meant? Like, how did they
I think it's a Yeerk curse word.
Why would this be his last name?
Because he needed a fake alias when they put him there, Austin.
Oh, okay.
He's not a real doctor.
Why couldn't he use the human's name?
Because he wasn't a real doctor as a human. They had to fake his documents. He needed a new name.
I think we'll...
Because... Wait, hang on, I've got it.
Okay.
Because he was one of the guys that already got destroyed and killed in the hospital, and this is him starting a new life when they resuscitated him with their alien technologies. So they had to do constructive surgery, and then they renamed him so his family wouldn't recognize him.
Yeah, I'm hearing Dr. Gorgon Schnatter is a cyborg.
Oh, yeah, like Taylor. You
Yeah.
got it.
Hey, no, he's not. Hey, no.
We'll
We
find
don't
out
have
if he
Terminators
is.
in this game, okay?
No, like Taylor.
Yeah, like Taylor Swift.
No, like Taylor from Animorphs.
Taylor Lautner.
Is Taylor Swift the Taylor in this universe? Is that canonical?
Yeah, Taylor Swift canonically exists in this universe. If Emma Watson exists in this universe, then
Taylor
I think
Swift
we have
has to.
free for all.
No, I meant is she
yeah,
Taylor?
Of course.
Never mind.
No, from Animorphs? I hope not.
I'm just going to tailor it to whatever you guys want, so we'll just figure that out one later. Anyways, Gorgon Schnatter. Positive reviews. It seems like everybody that has went to his private practice within at least the last year has left 5-star reviews that this is the most amazing doctor. He can always fix your brain hurts. Somebody actually said that on one of them.
Oh, okay.
What? Neurology's different?
What?
What are you saying?
That someone used the word brain hurts
Yeah.
in the review.
Yeah.
Like, I really thought that it was fake reviews until you said that. And now
Yeah, now it might be
it's
real.
like, if it's all 5-star, then that's really iffy because there should be like at least one 4-star in there. But then somebody did say brain hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Seems
realistic.
legit.
Yeah.
No, can I scroll through and just see like the cadence? Like, was it one a week exactly on? Like, I want to see patterns as she's scrolling through these reviews.
Okay. You want to see patterns in like how often people are posting?
I want to see whatever patterns there are there to be seen, my friend.
Give me an investigation check.
I would love to give you an investigation check.
Sweet.
Really love it. It turns out I don't know where that is,
That's in your
but I would
skills.
love it. Yeah, that's cool.
Try that one.
No.
Patterns. You notice there's at least one new review a week. Sometimes 2. And very rarely you'll see 3. So, like, take with that what you will. Not any kind of pattern, but at least one a week. I don't know what else you could kind of get from the reviews. Do you have something
Weird. Yeah. So, like, in the one a week, I'm looking for, does this seem to be posted on the same day each week or a set of days each week? The names, are they all similar names? Are they super diverse? Are they close to each other? Like, I'm looking for stuff that's going to be like, hey, it's real weird that every Tuesday they post a review and occasionally on Thursdays. And also, all of the names are like Mark Smith.
So, with your investigation check, you don't notice anything like that. Give me an insight check too. But you notice like the names don't seem made up. Like they seem like there is like a Pete Smith, but there's also like I don't know, like a Marcus Chavez or something like that. They seem pretty diverse, spread out, not cookie cutter.
Okay.
Do you have anything for that insight? Anything else?
I mean, I could. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me read a thing real quick, and then I'll tell you for sure. What time is it in game?
Oh.
What time is it currently? And what day is it? Also, what's your name?
Austin.
What am I doing here?
Hi, I'm Austin. You're playing Dungeons and Dracon Beams. I think it's around 10:30ish. It's starting to get later.
Cool. Yeah, I'll re-roll that shit.
Was this a once per day thing?
Yeah.
There's also something else you have.
Is there?
That you just got.
Oh, wait. You're right. You're right. I didn't realize that applied to this, but yeah. I just don't think that applies today, Austin.
It doesn't? You want to roll it real quick?
Oh, I guess right, because no, I do want to do that. So that would be
Do you want to tell the people your
11.
new skill?
No.
Okay.
I hate that they know my skill.
Chris,
No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck off, Chris. You didn't
Chris,
know.
fuck off. Chris, get out of my business. No, I. So Savannah just got a new skill, and so did Zac, called Ear for Deceit. Sorry, Zac, to blow up your shit. Sorry, Zac. Blowing up your shit. It means anytime that we are checking to determine whether a creature is lying, which I guess that does apply in this scenario, but it was like far enough away, I'm not sure. If you roll 7 or lower, you just count it as an 8, but not including your modifiers.
Right. You include them at the end. So yeah, if the
at the end you add them back in, but like you might.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. It's an 11.
All right, so with an 11, I'll say that you with your investigation check, you notice that things they look legit. But with your insight check, Yeerks are pretty smart. They've probably done their research. They probably know how to lie. So if what you're trying to determine is if this is funky, maybe potentially Yeerk activity, it could be. A lot of the signs point to yes, but they look like they're doing a good job of covering it up.
Okay. Yeah, I very much think this is just a Yeerk practice now. Cool. Yeah. Great. Thanks.
Anything else you guys want to do as the nuggies are ready, the salad is ready, you've looked through this phone some, or you've looked up this practice?
Dylan grabs out a bunch of ramekins and like she lines up 3 in front of her plate, and she gets salad bowls and everything down too, obviously, and puts a bunch of dipping sauces like on the table, and then puts a stack of ramekins in front of Savannah's plate of nuggies.
Savannah will not do anything with those ramekins currently. Just wait and see what happens next.
Dylan puts like barbecue sauce in one and wing sauce in one and ranch in another. But it's like homemade ranch. It's not like she scoops it out of a container and puts it.
Sweet. I think Savannah will watch this and then be like, is the wing sauce spicy?
It's like a little bit spicy, but it's mostly butter. You want to taste mine? And she like holds the ramekin out toward her.
Sure. And she'll like dip one of the nuggets in there and then just very like gingerly eat it. Not so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I like spicy sometimes, but like wing sauce should be like buttery and garlicky with a little bit of spice.
Interesting.
To me, it's how yeah. Do you want some? Do you want me to fill you a ramekin?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Okay. And then Dylan's going to sit there and eat her nuggies with her hands and watch Savannah and see how she goes. Because she did also set out a fork and knife as well. For Savannah, specifically, she did not put one out for herself.
No, I think she'll absolutely wait for Dylan to just like continue on and she'll just start eating them like a normal human for once.
Damn. She didn't fall into my trap.
She starts cutting up her nuggets.
Simply because she was watching Dylan go first. Yeah. I think at that point, Savannah will shoot a text to Kamren, though. Like, just while they're Googling and everything, at that point, she'll
What do you say to him? I
Hello,
assume
Kamren.
I'm
Period.
not. Okay. I'm not sure where
What did you?
Cameron's phone is.
I'm not sure either.
Trying to remember if he morphed to get to the cabin, which he probably did. Like the last time.
If it's not there,
It's at Pacific Towers. If it's not at the cabin.
if it's not at the cabin, it's at Pacific Towers. If it's not at, if Cameron's phone's not at Pacific Towers, Savannah will call the house phone that we previously established is there.
So we'll say, no matter what, you don't get a text back from Kamren.
Okay.
So you call Pacific Towers.
Yeah, she'll call that landline.
It rings for about 4 times, and then, hello.
Kamren.
Who's this?
What do you mean? Who is this? Who else would be calling you?
Do we have a code or something?
No.
You woke me up. I'm sorry.
Okay. I will let you go back to
Is this
sleep.
Savannah?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You swear?
Not usually.
Yeah, this is Savannah.
Right. I'll let you go back to sleep. I just wanted to say you wanted to meet up tomorrow.
Well,
Do you want to meet at the cabin, or were you staying at Pacific Towers?
I want to stay here, but how are we going to get there? Do we need to take the bus? Or do you...
If we're going to the cabin, yes.
Okay. I'll just meet you at the stop at noon.
Sure.
All right.
Everything good there?
Yeah. Those crows, they left like a bunch of these little items by the door. There's like a nail, a top to a silly string container, Band-Aid. Do you want any of this?
Yeah, just put it in the bin by the door, and make sure
that's
you
where
put out
they
peanuts.
put it. I thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Saving us time.
Yeah. All right. Just thought I'd let you know.
Okay. All right, I will see you tomorrow then.
All right. Later.
Savannah will just hang up.
You get a text back from Kamren. Just saw this. Oh yeah, possum's good.
She'll just thumbs up the react to the message.
Proper etiquette.
Dylan's gonna like sort of like peek over at her holding Dylan's phone and be like, hey, do we need to like save numbers a certain way?
Probably.
Cool. I don't think it would be weird for me to have Cameron's phone number.
No, I think Savannah already assumed she had Cameron's phone number in there, knowing that they were friends previously. So
It's a new phone.
it's the new phone. You gave her the new phone.
Yeah.
Ah, jeez. That's yeah.
First to touch the new phone.
Yeah, that's the responsibility. I didn't understand initially in this game the responsibility that you had handed to Savannah. Absolutely gonna just slide that phone back to you now.
She's like, thanks, and picks it up and starts thumbing through those Google reviews. This said this. Did you see that one? This is. Never mind. It's so weird.
What's it say?
The head. They'll cure your head pains or something like that. I don't know. I've already scrolled past.
Yeah, they're all a little weird. They're just all suspicious somehow. And there's so many, and it's such a regular cadence.
Hey, I just remembered I did promise my dad's girlfriend that we would go get our nails done when she feels better. Do you want to go get your nails done with us?
I have never done that before.
Oh man,
Probably
it's
would
super
be weird.
fun.
Fun?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is a little weird at first because people are like actively touching your hands, and that's not great. I don't love that, but then like your nails look nice and pretty, and you get a massage, like a hand massage.
That sounds horrifying.
Have you never had like any sort of massage?
No.
Oh, okay. The concept is weird. I'm giving you that. It's weird as heck, but it feels amazing.
To be determined. To be determined.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. I get that. Do you like nuggies?
Yeah, they are pretty good.
Told you. All right, so I'm going to go to bed.
All right.
Unless you want to stay up and talk, watch a movie.
No, thank you. But just because I think I would just immediately fall asleep.
Yeah. So do you want to take my room?
No, that is your room. I can sleep on the chair where I slept before, if that is acceptable.
Yeah, if you're more comfortable there. I mean, the couch, we can move the table and the couch pulls out into a bed.
That's a lot. I'll just sleep on the couch.
It's not. It's
It is.
Stop. Take up space. You're allowed. It's fine.
The couch should be sufficient.
Fine, but I'm putting sheets on it. And Dylan pops up and goes to the linen closet.
I think Savannah will just look like slightly stricken and a little bit like lost at this, but be like, I can't stop what's going on anymore. I don't know what to do.
And Dylan pops back down and is just like humming to herself as she goes over to the couch and starts tucking in the sheets and the cushions and everything and making it look like military tight, but also still cozy.
I think Savannah will just be like kind of nearby, just kind of doing that thing like where you just kind of like you don't know what to do, so you try to like jump in and help, but then like it's clear that you're just in the way, so she keeps like backing off and then like doing one of those, and then she'll just be like, "Thank you, that's good, that's good."
Dylan's like, oh, one more thing. And she runs back upstairs and she grabs a couple of things and pops downstairs and tosses like a super squishy pillow on the bed or on the couch and a stuffy just in case. And she backs away.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good sleep.
You too.
She's gonna just like creepily back, not creepy, but like slowly back away to the stairs. Good night.
Good night.
And then she's gonna be like in a second and go and check the front door, make sure it's locked, and then go to the back door and be like, it's unlocked the whole time. And just close it and lock it.
This man is not gonna say anything.
Yeah, and then she's just gonna pop upstairs and not entirely close the door, like leave it cracked.
As soon as Dylan's like out of sight, Savannah's gonna try to do that thing where like you get when the covers are like super tight, so she's just gonna try to like sneak in without disrupting anything and then just pass the fuck out. She's so tired. She's so tired.
So, as all the humanimals lay in their beds with thoughts of Taxons and Hork-Bajir in their heads, I think we'll take just a minute tonight to go relieve our bladders and be back. All right. We're going to take our break. We're back, A Dinosaur Tale. And my name's Austin.
Oh, shit. I'm John Goodman.
All right. Zach.
Oh, shit. What up?
What up, bro?
What's up? Sorry.
Sorry. Hey,
Sorry.
you wake up.
Thank God.
There's birds chirping outside.
Oh, I am
Sun
immediately
shining.
concerned. This sounds picturesque, which is not what I expect.
Well,
How many hours of sleep did I get?
about 8.
Is that enough to get rid of an exhaustion die?
Not yet. Maybe at the end of the day, we'll see.
Great. All right. I pop up. First thing I do, look at the video camera.
You see Katie kind of curled down on whatever bedding you guys have put in there with her, if any. But
Did we give her bedding?
I assumed you gave
Sure
her
we did.
some.
Axe
Sure,
took
we
some
gave her
stuff down. Like, yes, we did.
No, that was a joke. I'm sure we gave her bedding.
She got some
We
straw.
poured out all those hamster bags. Sorry, Austin, I stole your
Just-
joke.
Full of cedar shavings. She's made a little nest in there next to her
Tomorrow-
food bowl and water bottle and the hamster wheel that we got.
Yesterday's news, all the strips of the old newspaper.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
She's piecing them together because she's bored and reading the comic. Sure.
Yeah, I get up, I stretch, head to the kitchen. Is Axe in there?
He is in the monitor room. Actually, no, he's outside. You see
He's
him
outside?
through the window, yeah. He looks like he's doing... His back's turned towards you, but he looks like he's concentrating on something.
Okay. I'm gonna go make some coffee
Yeah.
and eat a Pop-Tart while it's brewing. Eat some Pop-Tarts.
So, yeah, you're on your all's last bag of coffee. You're thinking that maybe you guys need to do a supply run to restock because this is also the last Pop-Tart as well.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Which kind is it?
This one is...
Strawberry with no frosting?
I'm trying to read Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
Pop-Tarts.
Nice. The wild berry.
Mm-hmm.
Into the Berryverse. That's
Yep.
what it's called.
Starring Barry Allen
And Drew Barrymore.
in Avengers.
Whoa. All the Avengers?
Every fucking one of them. Even Scarlet
Even Ant-Man?
Witch. No, not
Wow.
Ant-Man.
Not Ant-Man. It's never Ant-Man. All right. Cool. I ate some Pop-Tarts and I make some coffee. And I wait for Axe to be done with his morning whatever he's doing.
Yeah, do you watch him?
Ablutions, I guess. If I can see him out of the kitchen window, I might sit down with a cup of coffee and just watch.
He turns and faces where the sun is rising. It's not all the way on the top of the sky yet, but it's still coming up. And he holds a crystal out, and you can see light refracting through it as he's looking. And again, he's holding this gray crystal, comparing it to the green crystal. You see him. He has I don't know, maybe a fold-up table that you guys had, and he has it outside, and there's a cloth over it. He puts the crystals back, or the gray crystal back down, and holds the green one back up, and takes this little hammer that he's found and starts hitting on the crystal.
I look around on the kitchen table because that's where we had originally opened the crystals, right? Are the other crystals here? Is the package here? The bag they're in?
On the table, there's a bag with the crystals in it, and he's moved that to his workstation area. Yeah.
All right, I get up and go over. I'm looking for that little note that says what all the crystals do.
Yeah. It's
Is that still in there?
as you look around, you don't find it in the bag, but you look back outside, you see he has the note laid on the table with him, he's there with him.
All right. Finish my Pop-Tart. top off the coffee, and I'm just going to start walking outside.
He notices you. One of his stock guys sees you. Says, "Good morning, Zac.
Hey, good morning, bro. You feeling all right?
I am well rested."
Excellent. What are you doing?
Well, we only have one of these crystals, and Savannah wanted to figure out how it worked, what I could figure out from it, what it does. And so far, I've not come up with a lot. But I figure one way we can test maybe how this thing works is by comparing it to one of the crystals that we do know. Comparing it to one of the crystals that how we know works. Fuck, what am I trying? Let me put it together.
Comparing it to one of the crystals for which we know how it works.
Yes.
For which that we know already how that it. Which
we know how these crystals
works.
work, so if we know how it works, maybe this one works the same.
Oh. Crystal clear. Ha.
That was humor.
You nailed it, buddy. So I'm like just grabbing the note and like reading it again.
Do you have access to that note in the thing?
I don't know. Maybe.
I haven't shared it with everyone because it...
Is it feature Kamren handwritten notes? Yeah.
It is.
So he's got the green one and the gray one?
Yes.
So like, hey man, which one are you trying to figure out?
Well, the gray one is the one we don't know much about, how it works, how well it works. The green one, we do know how it works.
Okay, but I mean, like, it says on here not to use the gray one.
Yes.
So, like, maybe we should just not mess with it.
Well, Savannah asked me to figure this out.
Maybe, but like, maybe we should try figuring out like the red one because it's got question marks by it. Like, we don't know what that one does at all. But we kind of know what the gray one is, right? Was she saying specifically to check out this one or like check out the ones we don't know?
Yes, I believe because he looks back at the notes, because it affects the brain, she was thinking maybe it could affect the memory.
Okay. Do we have some notes on Sam Mitchell? Like, do you know who that is? Because I guess
I do not
that's
know
got
Sam
more
Mitchell
info.
is.
No. Okay.
There's no other notes. He
Maybe,
must have been referring back to another document or something.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just didn't know if it was in here. All right. Well, like, I just, I don't want you to accidentally use it and, like, fuck your brain up, man.
Yes, that's why I was thinking if we checked out this green crystal and figured out its properties, this crystal that we know won't hurt us.
Sure, yeah.
Maybe we could figure out what the limitations of the other crystal are. Like how easy it is to break.
I don't think we should break it. I think we should
but
really...
the green crystal, and he kind of holds it. We can test
How many
its
of those do we
durability.
have, though? Like, because that seems like something we should hold on to, too.
I don't have that wrote down. I know it's wrote down somewhere, but it's not easily accessible to me. Does anybody else have it quick? How many crystals we have?
Alex just has to go to her stack of notebooks real fast. Hold on.
Thank you, Alex.
Consult the library.
I just have to find which page it's on, so just give me a moment.
I'm looking
and I will be right with you. Okay, green we have 20, which is the most amount. The rest, the one we have next most of is white. We have 9 of those. 3 black ones, 6 red, 7 orange, 1 purple, no pink, 2 off-white, and 3 dark gray. Next question.
Oh,
Who
you
the
have
fuck
three
is
of
Sam Mitchell?
the gray ones. Is that right? Is that what you said?
3 of the dark gray ones.
Okay.
Were you asking about Sam Mitchell?
Yeah.
We never got the note on him, but we do know who that is.
Cool.
Well,
Who is
I don't
it?
think Savannah does. I think you know who that
Yeah,
is.
Zach specific.
Oh wait, is that one of Zach's followers?
Yes.
Ah, yeah, right. I remember that now. Okay. Well, I don't know, man. It seems like maybe not the best idea to be doing this, like just the two of us. Like maybe we should have somebody here, like as backup.
It seems everybody is always so busy. I was instructed to do this on my downtime, and you
All right, man. I'm not trying to, step on your hooves, so to speak.
would you want to help?
If I can, like, I just these things make me nervous, man. Like they're kind of some kind of like magic shit. I don't get.
All magic is really just technology.
Well, I mean, you're in California, man. There's a lot of magical shit here. Crystals are big here. I don't know if you know. Like, this
I've
one
seen-
looks like maybe smoky quartz, and he's like holding up the gray, one of the other gray ones.
Be very careful.
Yeah, I know. And then he like
Yes.
sets it down really gently, and then explodes, and then Zach loses his brain.
I wonder, and he holds up the green crystal again. Would you hold this steady, and I could maybe see how much force it could take?
I mean, you're just talking about breaking it. All right, man.
Not
yeah,
this green one.
yeah. No, I know, but
If
like
it breaks,
just
you'll
feels...
just feel better. I mean, we could do the red one, if that's what you...
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want to do that at all. He's like checking the notes. He's like, I don't. Nope, not that one. All right, man. So hold up the green one, and he like holds it up,
Yes.
and he like
looks
does
over.
this like. Ugh.
He like takes his little hammer and taps it a little bit. Nothing happens. It doesn't crack or anything. Here, hold this one. He hands you the pink one.
Okay.
He does the same thing, taps it, and you see it. As he like leans closer, and he hits the pink. You see it not collapse, not crack or anything, but it gives a little. Oh, this one seems to be less durable than the green. Easier to break.
Okay. So like, is there something you can do to measure them individually and something that doesn't like break them? You know?
Yes, we can apply a little bit more pressure.
No, but that would break them. I'm saying, like, is
Yes.
there a measurement you could do that
Maybe-
wouldn't break them? Like, maybe there's, I don't know, maybe they resonate or something. Like, have you tried that?
Oh, vibrations.
Yeah, man.
Let's try that. And
Awesome.
with your help, he goes in and gets some of the spare parts that he has for computers and stuff. And
He
he's
just
gonna,
builds an ultrasonic transducer.
he's
out
gonna
of-
get.
Okay.
You're gonna give him advantage with your help action, but he's gonna
Great.
make a roll. Boom. Luckily, he had advantage. Oh, he's exhausted.
Wait, no, he only had 1 point of exhaustion.
Right,
He
but
never
he
went over his
morphed
morphs.
yesterday. So he has to go a whole day without morphing.
Okay.
So he builds this machine. Okay, this should
I would
test-
like to look over the machine
Okay, look over it. Give me
with
a
my
technology
computer
roll.
skills. All right. Amazing.
Looks perfect.
Fuck. How about an insight check, bro? Should I do one of those maybe?
You can, but this machine looks perfect.
All right. I'm not gonna bother. Okay. I am gonna bother.
So about an hour goes by.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, you believe him that he thinks this thing looks good too.
Between the two of us, it's just amazing.
Okay, which should we try first? He holds up the green crystal and he holds up the pink crystal.
Probably the green one, right? Because we know that it's thicker.
Right, but these are very useful.
Yeah, you're not gonna break it. So that's the whole idea, right? You're not gonna break them.
Yeah, I'm not going to break it, but what if it renders the technology inert?
Then we will learn something.
Very well. Puts the green crystal in this little chamber. He kind of moves his lower body away as he presses the button to avoid the radiation.
It's ready. Yeah.
No, he presses a button. And
Whoa.
Like the speaker that he had starts like to vibrate and sends out this pulse. And, okay. It seems this is working. You guys are both studying. Give me a technology roll as you're like watching over it.
All right. Okay, 16.
You see this machine is doing exactly what you guys wanted it to. It's you're testing, like, it's giving you a readout on the vibrations, how well the crystals like staying together as it's vibrating.
Mm-hmm.
And then you notice on the screen everything just spike and a louder noise comes out of the speaker, sending stronger vibrations. And as you're looking over, you and Max are looking at this screen, you hear as the crystal breaks. And high or low?
Low. Shit, I always pick high. What was I thinking?
So you inhale this green smoke. Do you have any injuries?
No.
Do you have any points of exhaustion?
Yes.
It gets removed.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Oh man, Zac cracks his neck. I feel great, man.
Are you okay?
Yeah, dude. Ciao, dude. The coffee's really hitting, man.
Oh shit.
Shit. Oh yeah.
Shit is
okay.
right. What is happening to you? You seem fired up.
It's good stuff in there, man. All right, so machine probably not working right because it fucking broke it, which isn't supposed to happen.
I did not know how that happened. I'm sorry.
Give me a minute, and he like flips up the outer cover that they put on it, and he's just like fucking getting in there.
Give me a technology.
Crackhead. 19, baby.
You find the problem. One of the cables came unsoldered, and it's the one that affected the volume. So
I use my spit to solder it back on.
No,
I'm
breath
kidding.
is hot, so that works.
Gross. I didn't brush my teeth. That's true.
That's why we call him the Dilophosaurus of technology.
Oh.
Nobody has ever called me that. Me or Zac?
Yes.
He calls Zac that behind his back.
Listen, I assume Zac because he soldered on an entire piece of fucking wire with his spit.
With a spit, yeah.
Finally.
Would you
As
not
one
call somebody that did
does.
that the Dilophosaurus?
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
I just saw Moe's scale of hardness. I'm sorry, that made me laugh. All right. Cool. Zac, we have like an internet connection here in the cabin, right?
Well, he did take all of that down in preparation to go make the transmission to the Andalite people.
Okay, so we don't currently. Got it. Okay. All right, man. So I think I've fixed this. Let's give it a go again. We'll do another green crystal. How many of those we got left?
19.
19 of them? Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, just cross that off, Alex. Sorry about that. All right, we'll do another one of those. But first, and then he like gets the broken one, and he's like looking at the thickness of the like. Is it a
So
hollow chamber? And he's
whenever,
looking. You can look at the walls.
well, whenever you crack it, like even if you just crack it in half, those pieces dust out afterwards. So it's,
Okay.
yeah,
So there's nothing left.
not really.
There's no little minuscule piece that's still
Maybe
together.
some dust, but like not any solid pieces. It would be like sand.
Okay. Alex was very distracting.
I'm sorry.
She had a pin stuck in her hair.
I did.
All right. Well, don't let it happen again. Um, so, sorry. Yeah. All right. Damn. All right. Well, we can't. I was kind of hoping we could just check the thickness after we broke one, but oh well. All right. He writes down like the. He gets a notebook, I guess.
Yeah,
Just pulls one out of his ass.
there's
Haha.
one. You found it.
And
It's right in your ass.
I write down like whatever happened, like whatever the spike was and
the death,
what
the
residence we
DBs
were
or
at.
whatever. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, exactly. The kilohertz
yeah.
and
The jewels.
no, it's fine. Go again. We go again. We set up, and this time we go again, and I
this
changed
time-
the frequency a little bit.
This time it works, and you can measure it. And as the bar goes up and up, and the decibels get higher, he says, "I think we're just under the breaking point."
Yeah, I agree. And like looking at the signal where it spiked and the signal where we're currently at, we should be a little bit lower. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I like ramp it back down.
Yeah, and this works. Which ones do you test besides the green?
We'll do the pink one. We'll make sure that's the one that's.
Question mark.
I don't know what it does, but it makes me feel good,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I don't know what happened to the fucking. Where'd my shit go? I had the notes up. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, but it makes me feel good, so I tried that one.
And you figure
Really, really low, like on the power, because
It-
it seems a lot thinner.
it has a lower point to break than the green ones.
Okay. So I'm hoping that like as we ramp it up, we can observe increase in vibration, and when it looks like it's really, really high, then we'll like slow down.
Yep. That's
Okay.
that's how you're figuring it out. And you can try it on whichever ones you want, but now just things can go wrong. So at least with these first two, you feel like you got it.
I'm going to. What do we have of the white and off-white?
You know that white knocks them out, off white wakes them up, is what Kamren said.
Yeah.
2 off-white, and 9 white.
Okay. All right. Axe, take this, and I like give him one of the off-white ones. That's it, and go over there. And if this knocks me out, come wake me back up. But we'll try one of the white ones next.
You put in one of the white ones. Roll me a technology roll as this starts, and you're monitoring it. You look over and you see that this vibration starts to get to the point where it's looking like it's going to break, and you can stop it
Yeah, I do.
and find out you have that one. It is about the same as the green, maybe a little bit less. So,
Okay.
and as you have at least 3 that you've done now, you can tell that these aren't like, all of these are easily crushed by your hand.
Mm-hmm.
The degrees that they are different is like you couldn't squeeze not enough to like make the difference. Like they're always going to break if you squeeze them. The difference in their vibrations to break is so minuscule it doesn't matter to your hands. If that makes sense.
Okay. So then after the third one, I'm gonna I'll wave Max back over and go, okay, I'm starting to wonder if there's a problem of like scale. Like maybe there's some differences, but like I'm not sure how relevant this is gonna be to any research you're doing.
I see, yes. They all seem to have the relatively same breaking point.
Yeah, like any measurement you can find like a little bit of variation, but I don't think it really matters a lot. It's not going to help us figure out what the gray one does, right?
Yes, that is true.
Okay, so let's stop doing this because
At least we have
we've
figured
done like
this.
I think we've done the 3 that we can safely do, and anything else is either going to be wasteful or potentially harmful. So
Yes. I feel that I probably am going to let Savannah down with this mission because there's no way to really figure out what it does without trying it.
yeah, I mean that's probably true. We could test it on somebody, but like,
They
what if
would
it makes
use
them super crazy strong? You know?
Right. Like the other crystals.
Yeah. Well, I mean like, you know, like a baddie.
Yes.
Like we could throw it into battle. Maybe it's a bomb that fucking blows everybody up. Like,
Well,
but what if it just makes them all crazy strong and then we're fucked? Like it's not good. So
I don't know that I would say this to Savannah, but we do have a test subject.
no, we don't.
Well, I think the whole point is to use it on Katie.
We need to confirm that
Yes.
because I wouldn't be comfortable doing that without, you know, even with a direct order. I don't think I'm.
Yes, I believe we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of like look up at the sun, not directly at the sun, but like where I can stare at the sun. I'm
Are you
tired
okay,
of seeing.
Zach? You're going
Nah.
crazy. That crystal must have done something.
Yeah, man. I'm fucking. Whoo. No. I just kind of want to see like how late into the day is it? How long have we spent on this building a thing and then testing stuff?
I'll say you guys spent a little bit of time. We'll say it's about 11-ish now.
Okay. Let's take this apart, man, and like get the internet working again. Probably need to feed Katie.
Okay, we couldn't. He looks back down at the machine. We don't have to take it apart. I mean, we did spend all this time making it.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get anything useful with the information it gives us.
You're probably right, but it just, I don't know. We did it together. It feels like we accomplished something, and
Oh, I like
it's
pat him on
fine.
the shoulder.
he'll start to take it apart.
Oh well, nah. Okay. Zach's gonna really carefully like scoop all the crystals back into the bag and like take it inside and the note, everything. Just take it all back in. And then sandwich time.
Yeah. What do you make on your...
Another fucking sandwich.
What kind of sandwich?
Oh, I'm not an insane asshole, so I make a regular fucking sandwich. It is
Okay.
turkey and cheese, man. Or
No
like
bread.
peanut butter and jelly. I don't know.
Turkey,
Yeah.
cheese, peanut butter, and jelly, and no bread.
Yep. That's right.
I made you a crazy
You made me
asshole.
do it. Yep.
I'm sorry, Nate. I wouldn't put those words in your character's mouth.
I make
I've learned my lesson.
I'm sorry. I make a honey reduction glaze, and then I create a berry compote
Oh.
that I'm sorry. We spent so long talking about salad. I feel like I gotta step up my food making game.
Make your jelly and your bread from scratch, or don't even do it.
Yeah, I'm making focaccia bread with garlic
Kakashi was
parmesan.
a great ninja.
Yeah. I'm making Kakashi bread. It's got a thing on its
Sharingan.
face. Yeah. And someone else's eye is stuck in the bread. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Oh man, what a great storyline, guys! If you haven't watched Naruto, go
Naruto's
ahead.
really good. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. It's
Kakashi is
great.
beautiful.
Hey Savannah, the morning is rolling around. Actually, because I'm assuming Dylan's probably going to wake up first. So Dylan,
Yeah.
you wake up.
Sweet.
Sun shining into your room through your window. It's a good morning.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, she's just gonna like stretch and roll over and grab her phone and like tiptoe down the stairs into the kitchen. Well, no, she's gonna grab her headphones too.
AirPods or Are they wireless?
No, she doesn't have an Apple phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. So it's probably like Google Buds or something like that.
Google Buds, sponsor us.
Is that does Google have Buds? I know Galaxy has Buds.
Google has Buds if they sponsor us, because we'll be your buds.
We'll be your Buds.
Yeah, you see Savannah tucked into the couch perfectly. The sheet's still tucked into the sides, and she's like slid under there.
Is she just like straight laying on her back with her head like straight up?
Yep. The
Oh my God.
The sheets even still like folded over like one little, like in a hotel room. This is what I think when I think of that sheet. It's folded like this.
Perfect.
There's no wrinkles in it either.
Perfect hotel tuck.
Perfectly
Got it.
taut.
30 seconds ago, Austin goes, I don't step on other people's character choices. And now Austin's like, I'm going to describe exactly
Hang
the
on.
scene for you.
I thought that's what you did. I thought you slid in there without uncovering stuff.
She did. That doesn't mean she's fucking sleeping like the crypt keeper, you weirdo.
All right, I'm sorry.
She had her hands just perfectly crossed
Yeah,
over her
for
chest. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've stepped on your toes
No,
again,
it's,
Alex.
we're
What
past it.
What do Savannah look like while she's asleep?
We're past it, Austin. It's fine. We're
Okay.
already there.
Dylan, that's what you see.
All right. Dylan's gonna go into the kitchen and open the fridge and try to find the quietest breakfast food possible.
Yeah, it's pancakes.
I don't know that that's quiet because that requires a pan.
That's true. Orange.
Orange. Okay. So not in the fridge, but on the counter. There's an orange. Great.
Orange
Yogurt.
juice. Sorry.
Yeah. So she's gonna grab like a thing of Greek yogurt and some berries, and she's gonna go to the cabinet and grab some honey. And then she's gonna like she pulls up the honey and then she flips it over, and on the back she's like, it specifically says do not feed the hummingbirds. Why does it say that? That's so weird. And then she's gonna go sit at the table and like put her headphones in and pull up just some videos and sit there and eat quietly while Savannah sleeps.
So, as you are eating your yogurt and your orange and watching your videos, I know sometimes when I watch videos, I'm like mindlessly scrolling through, but still kind of thinking. And as you kind of pour this novelty honey with jokes on the
Real honey,
on
the
the label,
best honey.
untrue
Honey
jokes.
it's called honey for bird lovers.
Yep,
Novelty honey.
it has jokes about birds on it. And it tastes great. What is going through Dylan's mind? Like, what is she thinking about all of the stuff that has kind of happened within the last 24 hours and the last week, really?
It's definitely like a lot. She's trying to decipher what it means for her personally that she doesn't physically feel this pull anymore. She's trying to figure out why she feels a connection between that physical pull and the feeling that she gets like when she acquires an animal. She's trying to work through all of that in her brain at the same time and just like completely zoned out on the weirdos in the pool in the video and somebody saying, I want iPop. Yeah. Because she is a criminal and she did save a lot of videos that she shouldn't have.
Well, as you contemplate and your morning starts to go by a little bit, we'll say it's coming on 9 o'clock in the morning. And Savannah, this is pretty late for you to sleep. Your normal bedtime schedule. This is pretty late for you. But as the morning goes a little bit longer, and your eyes slowly open, and you feel a little bit refreshed. As you lay there, you hear faintly the sound of the headphones, like just, that little background noise that you can hear. You notice that Dylan is eating some breakfast, but she hasn't noticed that you're awake yet. And as you lay on this couch, what is kind of going through Savannah's mind?
I think Savannah just stays laying still. Like, she doesn't want to... She's not exactly ready to face the entirety of the world yet. So she's just going to do that thing where you just try to even convince yourself maybe that you're still a little bit asleep and it's not so bad. But very quickly, it's that feeling that you're laying there, you're kind of like, okay, I'm going to go back to sleep. And then you get that kind of churning in your gut because you're like, oh, I have so much to do and I haven't done any of the prerequisite work and I am in big trouble now. So she starts thinking about like what they're doing that day, the different various plans that they have to accomplish before the following day, and then the following day when an even bigger mission is happening, and kind of making those lists in her mind of what do I need to accomplish now and this day before we get to tomorrow, and how could that, like, how can we prepare more for that? What have I missed? What have I screwed up? So she's just sitting there, and now she's like kind of like no longer kind of doing that I'm pretending to be asleep thing. She's just full on like fully in a sort of panic to herself, thinking in her own little space.
She making any kind of noise?
No.
Well, yeah, you guys are at Dylan's house and all this is going on. How long did it go on before you guys notice each other?
Well, I think sometime soon after that, Savannah is going to try to extract herself from these blankets without pulling them out of the couch still.
No chance.
And just very carefully.
No chance. They're in there so tight you can't. No.
Come on.
Yeah, you get up. No check necessary.
I'll roll, Austin. I'll fucking roll for it. Give me an acrobatics check. Come on.
Give me a roll out of bed.
That's acrobatics, right?
Yeah.
I'll fucking do it. I'm not joking. I'm
All
rolling
right.
right now. Fuck
All
this
right.
shit.
Do I hope you don't crit one?
Let the dice decide. I mean,
You crit one,
break
this
an
couch
arm.
is going to eat you.
the couch comes to life and eats Savannah.
All right.
It's not her first rodeo, Austin.
Yeah.
This is not her first couch blanket rodeo.
Mm-mm. All right, well, you get out.
Awesome. And then she'll proceed to, like, remake the parts that she messed up by doing that. Like, make it real nice.
Then the couch eats. No.
You're dying for those fucking mimics.
Huh. Well, what happened?
Yeah, I think
next?
Savannah will, once she's fixed the couch, she'll, like, get up and, like, walk past Dylan to, like, whatever the bathroom that guests are allowed to use is, and just kind of, like, wave on the way past.
Oh, Dylan is fully like sitting at the chair at the table that is, her back is to the stairs.
Then Savannah
I
just
I
quietly
choose
goes
to fail my
past.
perception.
Yeah, Savannah just quietly goes past, and she's not gonna.
Yeah. You guys are sneaky.
We're just like creeping around Dylan's house. How long? How long will Dylan stay there, not looking up, not moving?
I think that as soon as Dylan is done with her yogurt, she's gonna like turn and look over her shoulder, and if she doesn't see Savannah there, she's like, "What the fuck?" She's gonna take out her earbud and be like, "Do you want coffee? Wherever you are?"
Yeah, I think at that point Savannah will reappear from wherever the bathroom is and just be like, "Oh, sure, sure."
Sweet. If you want, there are extra toothbrushes in the bottom drawer. You can use one of those, and I'll make coffee.
Turns around.
And there's
Immediately gone.
breakfast.
As soon as you're like,
And-
toothbrushes in the bottom drawer, out.
Yeah, Dylan's gonna go make coffee and set out another yogurt and some berries and stuff on the table. Grab 2 mugs.
Yeah, teeth get brushed. Yogurt is there for you to eat. Coffee gets poured.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a nice little breakfast.
When Dylan hears Savannah turn off the water, she's going to start walking up the stairs so that she can go and do her morning routine as well.
Savannah, of course, as soon as hears the footsteps on the stairs, hurrying faster and faster and faster, and like just comes out like, what do I do with this toothbrush in hand?
Dylan's going to sneak past her into the bathroom. She's going to like do the little dance, try to get through the door with her, still standing in the door. She's like, okay, all right. And she's going to
And it's
walk
just
in and like,
frozen with the toothbrush, like, I don't know what's happening now.
yeah, she's going to slide past her and open the cabinet door and rifle around a little bit. And then she's going to come out with like one of the unopened toothbrush keeper things. And she's like, you can, there you go. If you come back, you can use it again.
Oh, you coming back? Okay. And she'll just take it and like snap it on, and I'd be like, now, where do you want me to put this?
You can put it in the cup, or you can put it in a drawer, or, you know, wherever you want to keep your toothbrush. I'm the only one who uses this bathroom.
This is your house. Where would you like toothbrush to go?
Wherever you're going to find it next time that I don't have to pull it out and give it to you.
Savannah will put it back in the drawer and then just like back out slowly.
Dylan's just standing there like, she's so weird.
Savannah, in her mind, just going, the cup where your toothbrush is, the people that live here in their house, their cup, their personal cup where their toothbrush is. Like, she's just in her own head, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. After this toothbrush fiasco, do you guys have anything else you want to do at Dylan's house or before you head out?
Savannah will slam some coffee. That's it. That's all I got.
Dylan, as she's like brushing her teeth, she's also popping down and like pouring coffee in a travel mug. She's like, okay, so are we going in my car, or am I taking you somewhere and dropping you off? Because, oh, by the way, I have a car now.
The momentary, like, what are you doing brushing your teeth around the house?
Mm-hmm.
What is this
She, like,
chaos?
She pops up on the, like, sits on the counter next to the sink and is just sitting there brushing while she's looking at Savannah.
Oh, you're gonna, with your tooth. Oh, yeah, okay. You have a car now.
Yeah, and she leans over and, like, spits in the sink. I have a car now, and she turns on the water and washes it down the sink.
Okay. Well, we were gonna meet Kamren at the bus stop to take the bus to the cabin. Was the plan.
Okay. Should I not drive there?
I think we could drive to the cabin if you would like to do that. Is there a limitation on your car? Mileage, gas?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right.
Dylan like opens her phone and downloads the AirTag tracker app real quick. She just turns it on in settings. It's like, we'll find out.
You also see you have 2 messages from your dad.
Oh, sweet.
One of them says, "We made it back home," and this came at about 2 in the morning. And he says, "I'll once we're up in the morning, I'll text you and see what's going on."
Okay. Dylan's going to shoot a quick text to her dad and be like, morning. Savannah slept over. Hope that's cool. Hope Michelle's okay. Let me know when you have updates.
No response.
Don't be weird. Don't make it
don't
weird.
be weird. You made it weird, Austin.
Oh, did I? You all weren't saying all this when I was making it weird for Nate. So you guys are getting it weird for you.
This is different. Those 2 people have been married for like almost 20 years.
Hey, guess
It's an
what?
These 2 people
inspiration
are-
that they still fuck, Austin.
People
Yeah.
fuck on the first date sometimes.
This woman has a head injury and they should not be making those decisions right now.
Who knows what this... Maybe they already made it.
No. Well, maybe they did.
Guess we'll never know.
I hope we don't. I hope we don't know.
I feel like Austin's face already gave it away.
Yeah.
Do you want to text Kamren and say we'll pick him up? Do you want to drive?
Yeah. I want to drive everywhere all of the time. Forever. Probably going to regret saying that.
Probably. I won't hold you to it, but yeah, let's text Kamren and say we'll pick him up, and then we can head out.
Sweet. And Dylan shoots Kamren a text. Morning, sweetie.
Morning.
And then, oh shit, he texts back immediately. Amazing. She's like, we'll pick you up at the bus stop.
Oh, sweet. In the Stang. Question mark.
Don't call it that.
Oh, okay. The Mustang.
Yeah.
Yes. Should we bring Possum?
She's gonna ask. She just looks up from her phone. Do you want Possum to come?
If it's okay to have him in your car, yes, that would be great.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm never gonna have a vehicle or a home where it's not okay for Possum to be there. And she messages back to Kamren, fuck yes.
He'll say, "We'll be waiting at the stop for you."
Sweet.
And you see, like, the running... He sends the running man emoji with the dog emoji behind it.
Savannah's just standing there smiling to herself about the possum always being along for the ride.
Dylan's gonna pop up off the counter and hop down and run to go take her toothbrush back. She's gonna be like, if you want to take coffee with you, then there are to-go cups, or not to-go, travel mugs. Like a normal human would say, a travel mug in the cabinet above the sink.
Is a to-go cup not a normal human phrase to say?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay. I would have called them to-go cups as well.
And Dylan's just gonna grin and run back upstairs.
Savannah's just gonna slam the coffee. Like, she's not gonna take it to go. She's just gonna fucking slam that shit.
Hell yeah. Alright. You guys set out. As you pull up to the bus stop, you see Kamren with a backpack on and Possum sitting right next to him on his leash, and they're just like kind of standing there just waiting.
Dylan rolls down the passenger side window and leans around Savannah and is like, get in, loser, we're going cabining.
Come on, Possum, cabining time. And Savannah, you see Possum has dried up whipped cream all over his muzzle. And they get in.
Savannah's immediately trying to, like, wipe his face off. Well, I'm sure he's trying to, like, lick her face, and she's trying to, like, wipe the dried whipped cream off his face.
Does Savannah make Kamren sit up front while she gets in the back with Possum? Because she hasn't seen him?
Absolutely. absolutely. I mean, I think Savannah would, as soon as they get there, be like getting into the back seat, just because like Kamren's taller. That's just how this goes.
He's like has his arm hanging out the window doing the wave thing as you guys drive. Yeah. And we'll say you guys left out a little early. So you guys will get there. We'll say it's approaching noon. What is Zac doing around noon?
Probably trying to reassemble whatever computer setup we had.
Yeah, for like that hour after you guys have finished like your experiments with the crystals, you and him have been working to set everything back up.
Yeah, I mean, he had to disassemble it. We brought everything inside, brought the table in. You know, I made some food, let him take it down. I'm like working on putting everything back together. I figure that's about 45 minutes worth of work.
Yeah, and he cleans up a little bit too, like around as you.
Sure, yeah, go fluff some pillows or something.
And
sweep. Do we sweep? I don't know. Is there a broom?
Sure.
Okay.
It's an old broom. It was Oscar's broom, not a new one.
Oh, it's an old like witch's broom, like with the straw. Love it. I'm using it
Zach
anyway.
puts on the like handkerchief over his head and ties it under his chin.
He sweeps all the way down to the river exit.
He sweeps the yard?
Oh, no.
This cave's going to be clear.
No, he means like down to the bottom. I don't, though, because I would pass Katie.
Yeah. You could get past it.
Not,
I have faith in
I
you.
see. Not the yard. The house.
Well, the house is part of the yard.
Sweeping the yard is just raking. That's all it is.
So is the underground is the underground dungeon part of the yard, or...
I will fucking murder you.
Yeah, it's the subterranean yard.
Yeah.
Oh, the sub-yard.
It's the underyard.
The underyard.
Oh, my favorite D&D expansion, the underyard.
Yeah. The dark gnomes.
That's where the drow are from. Yeah, the underyard.
About that time, you hear the rev of a Mustang in the distance.
We don't know that she got one, right? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
I come running back up front. Ox, what is that?
I have no idea. It sounds like some automobile.
Shit. Okay, fuck. I start morphing orangutan.
You start your morph. I will go check I will move ahead and see if I can see what it is.
Try not to be seen.
Yes.
I'm not speaking yet.
All right, let's see how good Axe is at stealth.
Great, apparently. Judging by the look on your face. Oh my god! He is great.
Damn.
So 1 in 4,000, baby.
Zac, after about 30 seconds,
Axe disappears.
Yeah, he disappears quicker than that.
I'm looking right at him and he just goes, okay.
He goes behind a tree that definitely is not wide enough for
He's just walking.
And he's just gone.
Like that baby elephant.
After about 30 seconds, you are an orangutan.
Good. That's what I wanted to be. It worked.
You do hear... What do you do after that 30 seconds?
I'm fucking charging out and getting up into the nearest tree. It's a shame I just swept. I need to make the place look abandoned, but I can't do that. I guess I pick up a bunch of leaves and throw them on the porch, and then I hightail it. I run like this as an orangutan, which looks awful. To the trees. That's fine. To the trees, and I climb up in.
The Yeerk in the tree. Nope, just kidding.
Was a Yeerk in the trees?
Yeah, a Yeerk.
No, Treebeard. Oh, he got got.
A tree Yeerk. You hear... I see the car. They do not see me.
All right. Yeah. Just be ready, man. I don't know who this is. Like, I don't know how they found us. We must have been followed.
I will. Should I?
Just be ready to, I don't know, subdue, I guess.
Yes.
It
is Savannah and Dylan and Kamren.
I'm like hanging off a branch. Like,
they could have warned us.
They really, like, yeah. You guys could have called ahead.
You guys hear that?
You guys
Everybody,
hear
and
99
it's
love
blasted.
balloons just absolutely blaring.
English
You
or
know-
German?
German.
Is it the German verse of the Me First and the Gimme Gimmes cover, or is it?
No.
It's the original. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. You know, this is like a hidden location.
She just pulls up and lets the song
music
finish.
stays the same.
Mhm.
All right, an orangutan drops out of the trees, like beside the door, the passenger door, and actually opens the passenger door and goes.
Aximili walks out from behind the tree that he was.
Does anyone see him walk out from behind the tree, or is just
I
so
am right.
stealthy?
I know you all could not see me. I am right here, the whole time.
I'm standing so still that I'm invisible.
Yeah, as you guys, you open the door, Zach, and as somebody goes to get out, Aximili is standing just right there.
Ah!
Jump scare.
Kamren falls down. Where'd this thing come from?
I start demorphing.
Dylan pops out and is like, I got a car.
Yeah, it's a cool car.
No,
but,
it's
like,
a fucking sweet car, Zach.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking rad.
Yeah.
I love your car. Please don't drive it to the cabin anymore.
I was told it was okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's hidden. Where's the hidden?
Reese used to always drive to the cabin.
He drove to the river.
Yeah. He was stupid. He could have drove right to the cabin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Savannah will get out of the car and be
I'm sorry
like,
for
he
saying-
definitely drove straight to the cabin.
I'm also sorry for
car
saying he
was-
was stupid. I didn't mean that. That was a joke.
All right. I mean, like, I just don't want it to get found. That's all. You know.
Yeah, I took like 3 wrong turns intentionally. Don't look at me like that, Savannah. It was
I'm
intentional.
like looking as
Stop
soon
it.
as she says that. I'm looking at the other two to be like, intentionally.
Kamren's nodding. Yeah.
Kamren doesn't know. All right. Oh, cool. Who's got my phone and stuff?
No one.
Oof.
Really? You like couldn't? All right. That's
But
fine.
It's
That's
funny.
cool.
I packed this bag and I have my phone.
No, it's really funny. It's hilarious.
I'm sorry, man. You can use my phone.
I didn't know that we were supposed to get your phone, or I would have taken some
Like,
more intentional
you know.
wrong turns.
Not required, but like, you know, just like a courtesy thing. That's fine.
I didn't know.
No, it's cool. Don't
Here you
even,
go, man.
don't even sweat it. It's all right.
He hands you
And
his-
like he just goes back inside. He just starts heading inside.
Good thing you didn't take this phone. It doesn't work. Kamren laughs and follows Zach.
I haven't had minutes on this thing in months.
It only works on Wi-Fi.
Dylan turns to camera and is like, we should probably fix that.
No, I don't want him to track me.
But it's sending a signal when you're connected to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but if I'm on Wi-Fi, I'm probably safe.
She just looks at Savannah like, what?
Isn't that the opposite of what you want, though? Because if you're on Wi-Fi, you're at a location that you determine is safe. So if they can find you there, then it's worse.
I never thought about it like that.
Zach comes back out.
Seems like it.
Oh, hey, Zach.
Guys, coming inside or we're gonna hang out here?
I don't know. Is there Wi-Fi? Is it turned on? Because maybe we shouldn't now.
Is the Wi-Fi turned on? We didn't
Yeah.
disassemble the Wi-Fi. Yeah. I was checking. Yeah, it's on.
Shit.
Dylan grabs Cameron's phone and like pulls down and turns the Wi-Fi off. There you go.
Yeah. Maybe we should break it.
No, please don't. Please
All
stop.
right. Not right now.
Isn't there just first of all, didn't Aximili already mess with our phones so that our location tracking wouldn't be an issue?
I did. And I have told Kamren this many times. He
Yeah.
doesn't seem to grasp it.
Dylan's gonna pull out her phone and run over to Max and be like, do it.
Yes, he rubs it on his fur and it unmagnetizes it. No, he opens up the back and does some stuff and rubs it on his fur and closes it. Gives it back to you. That was quick.
Thank you.
Kamren, you
Is
should
there,
probably have a phone.
I have going.
That works.
Does your car have GPS or anything?
Dylan checks her phone for notifications. She's like, I checked for air tags. I didn't see anything.
No. Is there a sat nav in the dash?
I'm sorry. Did you look at this thing? It is not that new.
I don't know anything, man. I'm a skateboard man. I don't know about cars.
No. GPS from phone.
Okay.
I so desperately want to have Savannah have asked what the make and model and year of this car is so that she can drop it to Zac as if she knows, but I just don't think she would have done that. Like, obviously, Zac, can you not tell it is like a 1963 Mustang?
Oh, it's not that cool either. Come on.
Did they even make them in '63?
I have no idea.
There's no
I
way
thought they were from the '90s, dude.
What? Mustangs?
Yeah.
You're joking.
The 90s was forever ago.
Yeah, it was like 50 years ago or something.
Yeah.
You're joking.
Is this like your dad's old car or something?
No, Dad bought me this car.
Oh, nice. Cool. What year was it made?
Dylan's gonna like turn around and look at it, and she's gonna be like, probably like 2000.
Okay, so yeah, like the 90s, basically. Like, that's cool. It's like a classic car, man. It's like a...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like they did make them in the 60s.
Really?
Like, classic American muscle cars. Do you know what those are?
Like those
No.
Fast
You know
and
the car show
Furious.
that they do downtown sometimes.
He's like racking his brain. He's trying really hard to think about a car show. But he's probably picturing like a movie.
Fast
He doesn't know about cars. He doesn't know anything about cars. Does Kamren just say Fast and Furious? Oh, like one of those like weirdly long ones? Cool.
Did you know that in 17 more years, if this is recovered, that archaeologists can officially count this as archaeological material?
Nice. So like not that far.
Weird.
You're saying this thing is old as dinosaurs?
Yeah. Just about.
No,
It runs on dinosaurs.
I didn't say
not
paleontology.
quite, but okay.
It runs on birds.
Yeah.
I read that on the back of this honey thing. I got it.
Are you buying joke honey again?
Yeah.
No, this is real honey for bird lovers.
You're
It's
real.
by the
honey.
Audubon Society. It's Audubon Society Real Honey for Bird Lovers.
I have that, but it says don't give it to hummingbirds.
Yeah, this one just has a bunch of car facts on the back. It's weird.
Weird.
Yeah. Guess they're branching out. Get it like birds? They're on branches?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Aximili has went inside. And
Did he come back out too?
no, he just stayed in.
I think Savannah's going to head inside as this bird conversation continues, just going, I don't understand why none of them will make horse jokes. And it is a Mustang. Instead, they're making bird jokes.
That's so fucking good. It's a perfect opportunity for horse jokes, and yet none of them took it.
Not one of them made a horse joke.
Not a single horse joke anywhere. All right, yeah, Zac goes inside.
Savannah, as you are thinking to yourself about how these idiots don't know how to make the right jokes, you you see that Aximili's inside, and he's just fiddling with some electronics. Every now and then he'll look back at the monitor, and you see Katie just pacing back and forth in her room. Give me an insight check.
You got to take the 14, right? No, wait. Just kidding. It's an 11.
Right. Good job. I forgot about that. I was about to take the 1. He's got something on his mind, but he notices you come in, and he raises his head and looks at you with his main eyes, and he'll say, "So, this is all in thought speak. That I don't know if I want to keep my hand up here the whole time. I have discovered the breaking points of some of the crystals, as well as a useful side effect of the green ones."
Oh yeah. And Zac like runs over to the table with the pouches and he like looks back and goes, "Who's really tired? Raise your hand."
I'm
Dylan
kind of
Dylan sort of puts her hand up halfway. He's like,
Yeah.
Savannah,
Kamren?
without question, raises her. Like, she's been in school for so many years. This is the moment she's been waiting for.
He grabs 3 crystals and just takes them to everybody. He goes, "We were testing these, and like I accidentally busted one. Well, we accidentally busted one. It wasn't just me. Like, okay, Axe did it too. Anyway, I am not fucking sleepy anymore. It's like 10 espressos. It's fucking great. I feel amazing. I feel well rested. Like I'm not jittery and shit. You know, just try it.
You seem jittery, man.
No, I'm good. I'm just really hyped.
How many of these do we have, and what are the side effects, and how long do they last?
You hear
We have 19
as camera
now.
breaks it.
18. And the side effect is you won't feel like shit anymore.
Oh, he's right. I feel so good.
Woo! A high five, Kamren.
Yeah, perfect high five.
Yeah, you got to check the elbow.
Dylan's gonna like hand hers to Savannah and be like, I'll wait. I might need it later.
No, like, it's good. You need to be back on your A game if you're not.
Cool.
How long do these last?
I don't know. Hasn't fucking stopped working yet, so. So I don't think it went away. Like, I think I'm just, like, reset back to, normal. It's just been, like, I've been, fucking exhausted for, like, 2 weeks now or some shit. So, feels good to not be. But really, like, I'm not high or anything. Like, I'm just good. Their reactions are making Zac, like, really second guess
I'm getting a sandwich.
what's going on. Who was that?
Kamren.
Okay, it sounded like Axe.
I'm getting a sandwich, too.
We are both getting sandwiches. Sandwiches for everyone.
I think Savannah's gonna she'll put them down on the table and say, let's observe for a little bit longer and see if there are any unintended side effects.
Okay. You're good. I didn't mean to, like, oversell it. I'm just,
He's done it over an hour ago, and he seems fine, if that helps.
And what if it wears off after 6 hours and leaves you more exhausted than before?
That is a possibility. Have you all ever taken these before?
I have not, but I've seen them taken. And it did wear off after a time. Not the green ones. I didn't see the green ones taken. I saw the black ones work.
well, the
Zac,
notes say that the green ones, like, do healing. So,
Zac, you have seen the green ones taken
Okay.
before.
I didn't remember that. And, like, I can confirm that because I've seen them work. They just, like, They heal your wounds, but like I guess they help with mental shit too, like being fucking tired.
Maybe.
All right, well, like, you know, sorry, just trying to help. Like Zach goes over to the video monitor.
I appreciate it, Zach. It's just a limited resource.
Yeah, I know, but like, you know, we need to not be unable to function.
Yeah, Savannah will just go up and join him watching the monitor.
You notice on the table, as Aximili kind of went back to working on stuff, he's pushing around this small, circular, spherical object with one of his fingers, and you notice that it's the Z-Space transponder, and he's just kind of looking at it as he's pushing it back and forth with his finger.
I think when Savannah sees him doing that, she's gonna kind of tune back into that and be like, "That's right, Aximili, I had an idea about that, about asking the new allies of ours if they have the ability to use that transponder to make space calls. Calls the right word?
Yes, transmissions.
Transmissions. I was going to ask them about that today. Do you not want me to?
I don't know how much we want them to know. But if they have the resources, maybe it would be wise to use them. He looks back at it and he says, but I'm afraid it would really only be for me to contact my family. The Andalite fleet. They do not respect me.
What does that mean?
They believe that I am the one that gave you all the morphing powers.
That's not true.
Yes. But I could not let my brother be known as a failure. As a traitor to our people. It is against our laws to share our technologies. You all, the humanimals, will be known as my folly instead of Elfangor's. No matter how much glory I obtain, no matter what I do, I will never be looked at as a hero. I will always be seen for this.
Or your failure of making a fighting force on this planet?
He nods and he looks up at you and he says, because the technology has been given to someone else. This has happened before with my people. A prince named Ciro. He gave a species that was stuck on their planet in pools with no way to communicate with each other, with no way to see what's going on in their surroundings. The only thing that they could do is take over other people's bodies, their minds, the Yeerks. Ciro gave them the technology to leave the planet, interstellar travel, and from there they began to infest the galaxy. This is why we're not allowed to share our technologies.
We'll just have to show him that this time it wasn't a mistake.
You see his eyes, like, smile in the way Andalites smile. I'm afraid it's just not that easy to convince Andalites. But you humans, you especially, Savannah, have shown me nothing but kindness. Even though I've been nothing but arrogant and self-righteous about my people. Why is that, Savannah?
What do you mean? I've been treating you like normal.
Even in spite of the way that I've treated you and your friends, my friends. We are taught that our flaws are weaknesses and they need to be hid. And if you're not the most bravest or the most brilliant, then you're really nothing special among my people. But I suppose that's what happens when you have a society that's built entirely on being the bravest warriors in all of the galaxy. He looks down and he says, Elfangor fit in with all of them. He was brave, so that's really of no surprise, but he was a proven warrior in space and in ground combat. Even though he was not much for morphing, he was all the things that they wanted him to be. But he didn't think like them, Savannah. And he looks around to the group. He did not fight for glory. He did not fight for their honor, maybe his own. He was fighting for what he thought was right. For his own beliefs, for his own morals. He saw injustice. And he saw beings, people in need. And he helped you all. And I don't know that I necessarily believe the exact same things as Elfangor, but I know that I would rather die. I would rather fight and die on my own terms than sit around and do nothing for an ungrateful, war-driven elder that can't even give longer than a moment's thought for the dying wishes of an Andalite war prince. He's a hypocrite. And that's why I've made a decision. And again, he looks around at the group, starting with Dylan, moves to Zac, to Kamren, and then he faces Savannah. This is why I'm choosing to follow you. I've seen you lead. And I've seen you succeed. But moreover, I've seen you fail. It takes its toll on you. You do not let it steal your resolve, or you at least do a good job of concealing that part. But again, it is obvious that you care. You care for your allies. You care for what you're fighting for. He smiles with his Andalite eyes and he says, the fact that Elfangor chose you is quite a unique coincidence. Or perhaps the thought of humans putting their faith in shooting stars isn't that far-fetched, and this is some sort of destiny at play. He turns so his body faces you, Savannah, and he closes all four of his eyes and lowers his upper body. His tail blade hangs towards the ground. On my honor, I will fight beside you, and I will follow your orders. I'm your warrior, your ally, your friend, Prince Savannah. He raises back up to his regular posture.